Amie, I think I'm going to start doing like mouth exercises before we start. Like, ooh, ah, ooh, ooh. Chubby, 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 chubby cakes. Something like that before we go. So, oh, wait, we're live. Hello, everybody. Oh, gosh. It's
Yellow lemon. What is that one?
what is
Yellow.
it? Chubby, what? I don't know, but I'm going to get one of those books and start
Chubby
doing.
bunny yellow lemon. It's
That's
something
it.
like that.
That's it. And I'm going to start
I
doing
don't
the
know.
vocal.
Everybody that's tuning in right now is like, what is going on?
Do some vocal and mouth stretches before we get going. So, wow, it's Wednesday already, and it's
How
the
is it
last.
Wednesday? And how is it going to be September
I
on
don't
Friday?
know.
That
I don't
just
know. I don't know.
blows my mind.
It's like it's pre Labor Day weekend, so we're like 2
it is
days
Labor Day
away.
weekend. What?
I mean, I don't know, Amie. Like, I swear it feels like just yesterday. Well, it was just yesterday that I put away some of the Easter decorations, but I really feel like it was just yesterday that it was Christmas. I mean, the next thing you know, it's going to be Christmas again, and then it's going to be 2024. I mean, my gosh. So, welcome, everybody. Welcome to Wednesday. We hope you guys are having a good week. We're so happy you guys are here joining us tonight for fantastic finds. I'm Jason from Mother Tucker's with the one, the only, Enamor Amie. How are you doing, Amie? Did you have a good Wednesday?
I've been busy. I crafted all morning, and yeah, I had a busy day today. Yeah.
You're probably counting down the minutes because, gang, tomorrow night at this time, you'll already be an hour in to your big, huge Halloween bash. Do you want to tell the folks what's going on tomorrow night on your channel?
Yes. If you didn't say it on my community tab or my Instagram, Garden Guy Bill is joining me over on my YouTube channel tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern. Vintage and handmade Halloween. Bill has not posted all of his previews yet, but I've already gotten a sneak peek of it. So we've got some. If you like Halloween, anything, don't miss tomorrow night. It's going to be really, really good. But actually, 2 Thursdays in a row. I think this is the first time I'm talking about this one. So a week from tomorrow, I'm going to have Pamela Blanchard, and Ariana of the Withering Cottage on my channel. We're having a vintage and handmade fall and Halloween sale. So we're all crafting, Ariana included. So that's going to be super fun. Super fun.
So, gang, if you guys are not subscribed for some reason to Enamor Amie's channel, the link is down below. So please, all you got to do is exit out of the chat, go down there, find Enamor Amie. It'll say YouTube channel, click on it, and just give her a subscription. That way, if you forget, you're going to be notified when she goes live tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Eastern with Garden Guy Bill. So also, it'll notify you when she drops things like videos every single Sunday. So hopefully you guys are catching those and watching them in the replay. So, and again, this time of the year, it's very hard for us YouTubers to get subscribers. So every little bit helps. Even if you guys just subscribe and watch one time or play a video through, every little bit helps. So please make sure you're subscribed to Amie, myself, Bill, Rochelle, and on and on. So, and thank you guys so much for just hanging out with us. We're going to say hello to some of our friends. Then we have a few side notes to go over, explain how the sale goes, and we're going to get into it pretty quick. So we'll scroll back up here to the top. I have a bunch of notes, Amie, for me to remember stuff tonight. It's going to be a good night when Jason has notes. So first one here is the lovely Deanna. Deanna, it's always so good to see you. Deanna is going to be one of our backup mods for the evening, along with Holly. So, gang, thank you so much. And our official mod and bid ender tonight is the one, the only, Karen Gillette. Thank you, Karen. She has the little Daisy avatar, so please make sure you guys familiarize yourself with her. She's the lag you're going to want to learn so you guys can kind of figure out when to throw those bids in. And don't forget our channel we do just in case. Amie will explain it, but you guys can worry about the lag, but we still do the just in case, which will help you beat that lag. But Amie will go all over that in a little bit. So my man, Mr. Gillette, Grady Gruppo Vintage Recordings, he is my YouTube DJ. I just got to pause for a second. Gavin is 11 away from hitting 700.
Ooh, 700. I was going to say it was close to 700 last week.
He's 11. So if anyone here is not subscribed, please subscribe to Gavin's channel. If you guys love music, if you guys love vinyl, if you guys love turntables, you're going to want to follow him and listen to him and watch him. It's really, really fun. So maybe Karen, if you could drop his link in, gang, he's 11 away from hitting 700. That's not too hard to hit tonight during the sale. I mean, I'm hoping that all of us are already following Gavin, but there's a good chance half that 11 maybe, or 11.
Oh, Karen said he's taking requests.
Oh, okay. That's it. He is now officially our YouTube DJ. So, gang, please make sure you're following Gavin. And the Gillettes are so helpful in this community. We can never, ever thank them or repay them enough. So, at the very least, gang, make sure you're following Gavin with Grady Grupo Vintage Recordings. So, it was so nice to meet you the other evening, Desert Gal. How are you? It's so good to see you. Welcome, welcome. See who else is here. There she is. There's Miss Holly Parker. She's our other backup mod tonight and backup bid ender in case we need it. So please, gang, make sure you familiarize yourself with her avatar as well. So we'll keep scrolling down here. We'll see who else is here. My mother's here. How are you, Mom? So good to see you. There's Taylor. How are you, Taylor? Happy Wednesday. I did see her reel. She's doing okay. Her part of Florida is all right. Again, our thoughts and prayers are with anybody who's having issues with weather anywhere, anything like that. So thank God it doesn't seem like Florida had any really substantial bad damage. So that's good. So we got Cheryl with us. How are you, Cheryl? So good to see you. And there's Amy's mother, Mama Pam. It's always good to see you, Mama Pam. It's going to be like 2 weeks. I think we're like 2 weeks away.
I know. I was just going to say that. Like Springfield's only a couple weeks away.
Gosh, 2 weeks away. And I get to see Mama Pam again and maybe taste some of Mama Pam's butter cookies or...
Oh, she's got some special stuff coming for Springfield.
All right. Don't tease me, Amy. Don't tease me, Amy. All right, we got Deborah here with us. How are you, Deborah Williams? Welcome to Wednesday night, everybody. We got Shabby Wonder in the chat with us. How are you, Shabby Wonder? So good to see you guys. There's the one, the only Leslie Newquest. How are you? So good to see you. Amy, I look forward to Monday night, Wednesday night, and then any of the pop-ups I do. Like, I literally count down the days and hours until we get to do this again. So, so happy and anxious to be here. Don't you know is in the chat. How are you? Don't you know? It's good to see you. Welcome, everybody, to Wednesday night. We got Lena. How are you, Lena? It's so good to see you. Let's see who else is here. We have Vanessa. Welcome, Vanessa. Good to see you guys on a Wednesday night. There's Miss New Jersey, Steel Whisper. So good to see you. Welcome, everybody. Oh, I got to be a good boy, Amy, because we got Tina, the other half of the Mother Tucker Corporation's in the chat. So got to be on my best behavior because Tina's there. See who else is here with us. Keep scrolling down here. Guys, if you want to say hello, please do. We're going to do a little bit more of our hellos, and then we're going to get into how the sale is going to work. So, Melissa, always great to see you. There is our friend Jamie of Mid-Century Wasted. So good to see you. Jamie, I think you're right. I think the axis is off and the planet is spinning faster, and we're losing days. We got to be losing days and weeks all the time. So, we have Anne with us. We have Annie Marie. How are you? It's so good to see you. Welcome to Wednesday night, guys. Again, the last Wednesday of August. I can't believe it. We see Chris. How are you, Chris of My Broom Closet? Welcome all the way from Colorado. We got Terry here with us. How are you, Terry? So good to see you. See who else is with us. There's Shannon. How are you, Shannon? Welcome, everybody. Welcome to Fantastic Finds. Hey, Glowy girl, how are you? It's so good to see you, Glowy. Saw you earlier over at Cindy's sale. Guys, if you guys are looking for a lineup on Wednesday, it's always fun to head over see Cindy at Mimi's Treasure Cottage, and then that can kind of just fast forward you right into Fantastic Finds. It's kind of a good way to spend your Wednesday night. Really, really fun. So there's Debbie. How are you? Debbie Gutierrez. See, I
don't even need to say it anymore, Jason. You got it down.
That's awfully nice of you, Amy. Debbie, I don't do your last name justice. I am very sorry. Michael is definitely the king of that. So I try. And trying is what matters. Hey, Brad, how are you? It's so good to see you, Brad. Welcome to Wednesday, everybody. Again, can't believe it's near the end of August. There's Matthews Vintiques. How are you, sir? So good to see you. Welcome to Fantastic Finds. Always makes me smile with your avatar, Pat Robinson. Always good to see you, and it's a pleasure to greet you every single sale. How are you, Pat? See who else.
Jason, is this a new hat?
No, this is one of the new hats, but I've been wearing this Well, I have the pink one for when I'm with Rochelle because I have to compete with her pink hair. And then this one is the summer one. So now I have Bill's going to get one of these when he's in town this week. But there's now ventilation, unlike the wool ones.
Oh, breathable hat.
Unlike the wool ones that we've been wearing through half the summer. So it took us a while, but we finally got there. So let's see who else is here with us. I'm seeing a lot of repeat names. That's good, but I want to make sure we say hello to everybody. I'm getting down to the bottom. So gang, if you want to say hello, please shout it out. I'm seeing a lot of chitty chat, which is awesome. There's Teresa. How are you? Lucinda. How are you, Lucinda? So good to see you. Hopefully you're having a good week. So good to see you. We'll just give it another minute. Gang, before we get into it, don't forget Amie's sale tomorrow night on her channel. It's going to be at 7 p.m. Eastern. Her and Bill are going to have some epic Halloween things.
I'm going to get my witch hat out.
I haven't seen your witch hat for a long time, Amie.
Ooh, not since last year.
Well, wait a second. Monica popped in. How are you, Monica? This week, myself and Rochelle are still doing a pop-up sale. We're trying to get our footing of where we want to drop that. This week's going to be at 8 p.m. on Saturday. So this time it worked for her schedule and mine. We're just going to bump it back to 8 p.m. and it'll be on Saturday night. We're still moving it around, so please watch our promos. We'll keep you in tune. It's going to be more of the apparel, mid-century kind of things. Before we get into anything else, I want to remind you guys, Monday night is Labor Day. Okay, it is Labor Day, but we are still having the Big Bash sale here on Mother Tucker's. It's going to be Enamor, Amie. It's going to be Misty of Thrifter Junker Vintage Hunter, Garden Guy Bill, and myself. So we all hold, I'll just say it, I think we hold some of our best stuff for that sale. I think we all do, including...
We have our first of the month bins.
Yes. So gang, please make sure you are subscribed. Make sure you have the notification on. We want you guys to come hang out with us on Monday because it's Labor Day. So it's going to be a big bash, big Labor Day, end of summer, starting into fall. We're going to have tons of great stuff. Also, one side note for me, that also has to do with my shipping. We always ship on Monday. Since the post office is closed on Monday, all of our things will go out first thing Tuesday. So that's just a little caveat. I just wanted to get it out of the way in case I forget. So I'm going to turn it over to Amie, and Amie's going to explain to us how the sale is going to work tonight. And then don't forget, after we're done with the sale, we're going to have some of your fantastic finds. So Amie, you want to tell the folks how it's going to work tonight?
Yes, sir. So first of all, welcome. Thank you guys so much for joining us back here for Fantastic Finds. Every Wednesday, you can find us here on Mother Tucker. So thank you guys so much. If you haven't already, give the video a thumbs up. Any help, it just helps out the channel and the algorithm and all that fun stuff. So we do have 15 rounds of goodies to bring you guys tonight. So they will all be auction style items. So what we will do is we'll give you the start price. Jason will pin it up here on the screen. We will do it auction style. We'll describe it to you, note any damage. Do keep in mind that all the items that we're bringing tonight are vintage, are in vintage condition, and we will do our best to describe any kind of repairs or damage to you so that you know what you're buying. Jason will highlight any bids that come in. If you're interested in bidding on the item, all you have to do is type in whole dollar amounts down in the chat. Jason will highlight them as they come in on the screen. We'll do a countdown, and then the highest bid that we see before the official bid end of the lovely Karen Gillette will be the winner. And here on Mother Tucker's channel, we also utilize something called Just In Case. And if you're not familiar with Just In Case, here's how it works. So as long as you have put in at least one bid on the current item, so that means that you're an active bidder, you can go ahead and utilize the Just In Case during the countdown. So the Just In Case is the max amount that you're willing to bid on the item with the letters JIC next to it. And if you're the highest Just In Case bid before the bid end, we'll bid you up $1 over the next highest amount. However, if there are more than one Just In Case bids thrown out there during the countdown, those will turn into regular bids. So keep that in mind. And if you win something from us tonight, very important, we do need some information from you. So if you win an item, we need you to email us. And if you want to do an email to both Jason and I at the same time, so you can just send one email, that's totally fine. We need your YouTube screen name, your full shipping address, and an email that we can send your PayPal invoice to. If you don't have PayPal, that is a-okay. Send us that same information. Let us know that you want to check out as a guest, and then we can send you a direct link to check out as a guest when we send your invoices out. So our emails are right here on the screen. You can go ahead and take a screenshot if you want to reference those later. Jason has also pinned those to the top of the comments down in the chat if you need to reference them there, and they're also in the description of the video. So very important, if you haven't purchased from us in a long time, if you've moved, or you've never purchased from us before, please make sure and send us that information either during the sale or as soon as the sale is over. As far as shipping goes, we both utilize Pirate Ship to get you guys the cheapest rates on shipping. We both only ship to the US and Canada at this time. I will be doing all of my packing and invoicing on Friday because of my sale tomorrow night with Bill. So if you guys purchase tonight and you want to come over to the sale tomorrow night and purchase anything, I can combine ship for you, get it all in one package. And with that being said, more than likely, because of the holiday on Monday, shipping is probably going to occur on Tuesday next week.
All right. And collectors got to collect. Yes. Shipping is additional. So shipping is not part of the price that you bid. So whatever you bid, I think somebody was able to answer. But yes, whatever you bid. So if you bid and you win something for $20, you'll be paying the $20, and then you'll be paying whatever the shipping is. And none of us inflate the shipping. We charge you whatever we're charged through Pirate Ship. So that just being said. So I do all my packing and invoicing on Saturday, which means that's when you're going to get an invoice from me. If you bought from my Saturday sale with Rochelle, we had one person that asked for an invoice. So everybody else has an open box from that. If you bought from Monday's sale, you have an open box still. So if we can package it safely, anything you purchase tonight will get put into the one box, and it'll save you guys on shipping. I ship from Pennsylvania. Pirate Ship to get you guys the cheapest rates possible. PayPal, like Amie said, her and I only ship to the United States and Canada. That's the only places we ship to. I do offer free pickup. I do own a brick and mortar called Mother Tucker's Antiques in Adamstown, PA. If you guys want to save on the shipping and you think you're going to be in the area, in your email to us, just note that we won't charge you the shipping. And then about 24 hours after you pay your invoice, we will communicate that and get it up to the shop for you. I think that's it. I do want to thank Amie. As always, she creates our wallpaper and our thumbnail for our Wednesday sales. It's always such a fantastic job. I also want to, before we talk about the community share, Amie, do you want to show them your new stickers? You got some new stickers.
Oh, yes. I was going to debut it maybe later in the show,
okay.
but I'll show it right now. So in addition to my normal stickers that you guys have seen for the past couple of months, I have a new meow meow Halloween edition. This is a 3-inch, again, waterproof vinyl sticker. So if anybody wants to buy a sticker tonight, it's $3 plus postage. And if you purchase tonight and you want to add a sticker of any of the designs, just let me know when you send your email. And I can go ahead and include that in your package for you. Otherwise, if you just want a sticker, I can send it snail mail with a stamp in a greeting card. So I'm very excited. This is a planter out of my personal collection, which it's probably a something that I'm going to just keep the rest of my life because I love that planter so much. It's made by Relpo, if nobody knows that planter, but I had to share it and put it on a sticker. So that's the new sticker. Love it.
It's a doggone good planter, Amie. That's a real super duper planter. It's really awesome. So, gang, stick around after the sale. We are going to share 2 viewers' fantastic finds. So we are running a little low in our, in our queue, our little bag of fantastic finds. So we are asking, we're putting out an all points bulletin. If you guys want to share any of your fantastic finds with us, now we just need you to email us at this address. We need a picture, we need your name, and we need a description. So if you have anything you want to share, please email us at sharemyfindslive@gmail.com. That again is sharemyfindslive@gmail.com. And again, make sure you send us the pictures. Make sure you give us a description of the pictures and your name. And guys, we're hoping Fingers crossed. We really want to see some Halloween. We can't wait to get into Christmas. I'm really biting at the chump for some Christmas. But even if you guys inherit something, you find something in the attic, you guys buy something at the thrift store, even if you buy something from another buyer, whether it be on another platform or here on YouTube, we are totally okay with telling where you found it, what it is, how much you enjoy it. It's just your way to actually take over YouTube for a few moments. And actually show your items and tell us about it so we can then tell the rest of the community how great your fantastic finds are. So hopefully you guys still want to take advantage of that. We will be putting some things into queue because there will be one fantastic finds in September that me and Amie will not be on for. So we'll just keep holding that stuff and rolling on. And we'll explain all that as we get closer to it. So gang, with about 120 of you here, thank you guys so much. Please give it a thumbs up. Follow Amie. Follow me. And we're going to get it started here with Amie. She's going to start us off with her first item. Oh, wait a second. I missed some people. Before we do, I missed Ashley. How are you, Ashley? Welcome, everybody. Tirza popped in. So good to see you, Tirza. I think there was a few more. Hello, Collector's Gonna Collect. Your new name. Welcome. Hopefully you stick around and you have a good time here tonight. I think there was a few other names I missed. Sorry, Amie, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, that's all right.
There's Brenda. How are you? Pinky Witch 50. How are you? That name is new to me, and I'm here for it. So hopefully you're hanging around, and hopefully you're subscribing to a bunch of us. It's so good to see you. Welcome to Fantastic Finds. I knew it. I saw you pop in there, Karen, Chasing Vintage. How are you? It's so good to see you. And I think
we have a couple that popped in at the bottom now too.
Okay, hang on. Let me make sure. I don't think I missed anybody up top, and we'll scroll back to the bottom here. And there's Mary. How are you, Mary? Simply Shenanigans. Yeah. So good to see you. See who else? I think that was it, Amie. I think we got everybody. So honestly, folks, I lose sleep if I miss somebody. I weigh myself with guilt. It's a Catholic guilt thing that I'm trying to work through in my middle age, but it does. So honestly, we never want to miss anybody on purpose. But if we do, we'll get you doubly on the next go round. So, all right, Amie, here we go. Let's get the show.
Before I get started, I did want to touch on the shipping. I forgot to mention I ship from Michigan, if nobody knows that. So how the shipping is calculated is, number one, we get you a discounted rate through Pirate Ship. So it's cheaper than paying retail shipping, like at the post office.
Yes.
And your packages are calculated based on the size of the package, the weight of the package, and the distance that you are from us. So that's why it's important that you send us your shipping information. And that's how we calculate how much your package is going to cost. And it is exactly what we pay is what you guys pay. So there's not any extra stuff in there. All right. Okay. So my first item is going to start at $10. Jason.
You got it. And Amie, did you see that Pinky Witch is also a Karen?
I did not.
She's also a
Welcome
Karen.
to the Karen squad. We have a lot of great Karens here in our vintage community. So welcome.
Exactly.
And Vicky just popped in there too. And Robin.
Hello.
All right. So I have an interesting mix of things tonight. I do have some kind of like circus kind of themed things. And I also have some kind of mid-century cute little animal things tonight. So I'm going to start off with this book, and you guys will see this. I'm trying to think. This came from the Longest Yard sale. So this was one of the books that I picked up on the sale, and that video has not come out yet. So I'm working on that video as we speak. But this is the Picture Parade, and I had never seen this one before. But if you love animals dressed up in clothes, get ready because it's amazing. So it is a cloth-like or linen-like book. It is a Saffield Publishing from 1942. And the cover is pretty great. I love the little chipmunks there and the monkey blowing the trumpet, but wait.
Oh, wow. Oh, my God, this is so good.
I can't. I love all of the pictures in here. I have never seen this book before. And so when I started going through this, when I found this, I was like, oh, yes. Look at the deer flying the kite.
Oh my gosh.
And the goat with the gopher riding on the back. They just don't make books like this anymore. You can't. And the frog with the bathing suit. on
Oh my
the
gosh.
turtle. We've
And
got
the cat.
chickens riding in a wagon. I don't know what's going on. There's a lot going on in this book. We've got a pig jumping rope.
Amie, back when I used to indulge in cocktails, I've seen some of these animals doing these kind of things, but I had to have a few before I saw this greatness.
The bear stole the honey.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
And she still got her purse. She didn't lose her purse.
Got it. And there's the back cover. It's the same as the front, but so good. You guys know I love the mid-century illustrations in the children's books. I can't resist them, especially if it's one that I've never seen before. Now this one isn't quite as large as most of the other oversized ones. This one only measures 8 by 10. So it's a little bit smaller than some of the oversized books that I typically bring to the sales, but I just couldn't resist. It was just too good. All right. So Lucinda, I see you're 11. Thank you so much. We're looking for 12 or more. I'm going to start a countdown. I'm not sure how bad the lag is today, so we'll start with 15-second countdowns. If we need to adjust to accommodate a gnarly lag, then we will do that as we go on. All right, so we're looking for 12 or more. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. So good. Lots of possibilities like for display with all those animals in there. Really love it. All right, MJ, I saw you're 12. Lucinda, I see you're 13. Teresa, I see you're 13. Carol put in a just in case of 21. And there's a bid in from Karen. So Glowy Girl Carol, this is coming to you for 14. Congratulations. Thank you so much.
Epic. That's so good. All right, guys. And Teresa, your 22 did come in after the bid end. So, and if you guys are lagging, you guys might want to go back out and refresh so that you can be in the best time and limit.
And make sure you guys are in live chat, all messages, not in top chat.
Yes.
Not top chat.
All right, guys, it's been a while since I have found a dream pet to bring to a sale, and I found a really, really good one. I've never seen a dream pet that mimicked a stife. I mean, this really does mimic a stife. Yeah. It is mohair. No real damage that I can report. There is some speckling to it, but I feel like that is supposed to be there to give, like, you know, the look of the different colored fur on the Siamese cat. It is filled with sawdust. There are no funky odors. He or she still have their whiskers. If I can show you, there are little whiskers here on either side. Cute little blue eyes, cute little Siamese cat. Again, you can see like the little speckles that I'm talking about. So just $10 if anybody's interested. It still has its original Dream Pet tag. See if we can get that to show right there. So it does say Dream Pet, made in Japan. Super cute cat, does sit on its own. The tail is bendable, but this is how I found it. So with these older plush and these older Dream Pets, I don't like to do a lot of bending to them because I'm afraid that they're going to tear. But no major stains. The way he or she's sitting right now is about 8.5 inches tall. So I know a lot of folks love their kitty cats. I know we love our plush. And again, this one is really unique. So just $10 on
Jason, do the eyes glow?
I don't know. Let me double check. I don't know.
Sometimes they do. Sometimes those surprise me.
There's no real glow. They have that they have that purple bit of glow to them. Do you know what I mean? So they just have that average kind of glow. But again, I'd never seen a Siamese cat dream pet before. Usually they're pretty wild looking colors. He kind of looks like the cat from Mr. Rogers. What was the cat's name in Mr. Rogers?
Yes.
Just super cute.
I can't think of his name.
Again, they have their whiskers. You know, there has whiskers here on both sides.
Was it Daniel? Was it Daniel?
I think, maybe. Yeah, it was Daniel. It was Daniel. Jill, thank you. I see you in for 10. We're looking for 11.
Okay. All right. Holly said it was Daniel, and so did
Yes,
Anna.
It is Daniel. Okay. And it does sit on its own. The legs are posable. At least the front legs are posable. So a super cute cat. And again, I love the way whoever owned this first had the tail very arched and bent like that. Super cute, really realistic. And if you guys really love the stife and you love the Japan figure, the Japan stuffed animals and the dream pets, I thought this one was going to be a good one. Again, I had never seen one of these realistic ones before. And actually, when I nabbed him off the shelf, I found him at a thrift store. I thought for sure that he was going to have a little buttonhole in here and be a stife. And then when I saw the tag on the bottom, and it's a dream pet from Japan, I was shook. I was like, no matter what, buddy,
they made realistic looking dogs and rabbits.
Okay.
Are the only other ones that I've seen of the dream pet like that.
Well, we're going to find him a new home. I always feel like these are little orphans when you find them at the market or at the thrift store. I always feel like, because you know where they're going to end up if nobody buys them. You know that, right, Amie?
Right.
So I couldn't let that happen to him. We have Mary in at 12. Again, the way he's sitting, he's 8.5 inches tall. Really cute. No funky smells, no weirdness. So we're just looking for 13 or more. Desert Gal, I saw your 11, but we're at 12 looking for 13 on the Made in Japan 1960s Siamese Dream Pet. So let's count him down. We are doing just in case for active bidders. So we'll count him down from 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Again, even when you move the ear back, there's no major like issue with the color. Like the color is really, really good on him. And it's like they airbrushed it. It's like they airbrushed the paint on him. It's really different. So Sally
he would look really cute with a witch hat.
Oh my God, you're right, Amie. You would. Well, Sally had a 20. Mary came over just in case of 21 right before that bid end. So Mary, meow, meow. Mary, the Dream Pet's coming to you. And thank you guys for all the bids and all your interest. Congratulations, Mary, coming to you.
Meow, meow. I don't think I don't. This is 2 weeks in a row. I haven't had any cats. That's kind of weird. All right. $12, Jason, for my next round. I do have a lot of other animals, but I don't have any cats this time. So this was a fun find. You guys know I love to find stuff in the original packaging. So this was fun. So it is a tin litho noisemaker, and it is a monkey. It's Cricket the monkey. Let me grab something so we can get him to focus because he's got really cool detail on him. Okay. All right. So Cricket the monkey. He is tin litho, and he is a clicker noisemaker. In the original packaging. Now the back of this, it does have a little tear here on the back side, and you can see there's the clicker. I'll just do it a couple times for you, but it's nice and loud. So if you're doing clicker training for your dog, this is perfect for that. And it's cute to look at. But again, I had a lot of kind of circus theme kind of things tonight, so I thought I would bring him tonight. So it's Cricket the little chimpanzee. I love his bright colors, lots of detail. So it is made in Japan. It's not a made in Germany clicker, and it is made by Gamey Japan. So as far as I know, I think there's 5 different clickers that this particular company put out in different brightly colored animals. Now the packaging measures for this is 5 by 2.5. So that's the packaging. Something that you could display or hang like on a Christmas tree or something like that. I love the packaging for that kind of thing. But the clicker itself, measurement for that is 3¼ inches tall. So it's not a super large piece, but if you have not went down the rabbit hole of tin litho clickers, there's Halloween ones, there's Christmas ones, there's Easter ones, there's just general ones, there's frogs, there's all sorts of stuff in these clickers. I think it would be a super fun collection to do. And I think that these are probably thin enough where you could stick this in a flower frog and display it up like that. Or you could hang it from the original packaging too. I think he's pretty cool.
That packaging and him would be even great. I know we're well past it, but he'd look good in a 4th of July display with the red, white, and blue, little
With
monkeys, like soldier looking kind of guy.
Yep. And I don't know, was Cricket the chimpanzee like, I'm not familiar if he was actually like a monkey that was in the spotlight on a TV show or something like that. I can't remember him.
It's not ringing a bell with me, Amie.
Yeah, I don't know. And I didn't recognize any of the other animals either, but it is just single-sided. But I'm not seeing any interest. That's all right. I will bring him back at the recap.
All right. We're going to go real slow to account for the lag. And my next round is going to be $10 choice. So hopefully there's some folks that love some little kitschy babies. I have some little Japan little baby figurines. And I just want to be careful because the yellow one's wobbling a little bit.
Oh,
so
how cute.
it's going to be choice, $10. And if you guys are familiar with some of the companies, Inesco and Napco made all sorts of different ones. Like Napco made the singers, you know, the carolers that had the realistic hair, and it's going to be choice on these. And these are in really good condition. The hair still has the original bands in, and the hair is not all crazy. It's still kind of under control and looks the way it's supposed to. So it's going to be choice on them at $10. I'll show them each to you individually. I found this really weird. So it's not going to focus all the way, but you can see the sticker on the bottom. Normally, these have an E on them, and they're usually Inesco or Napco. But this one has this little foil sticker on it, and it actually says Lugina on here. I actually had to get out the magnifying glass. I've never heard of Lugina on here. I don't know if it was a new one to me. Yeah, I don't know if it was somebody, you know, who made them and then they put their own stickers on. So if you guys aren't familiar with these little style of figurines, this is all cold paint. And a lot of times this is missing. So they actually painted this on top of the ceramic after it was glazed. So little Buddha belly sticking out there. This one's even got his little butt hanging out. So super cute. This one measures about 3.5 inches tall. So $10 choice on this one. These would look great in non-traditional color for your Christmas. Like if you want little kids underneath the bottle brush tree waiting for Santa Claus. So that's going to be your first choice at $10. Then the second one is the little pink one sitting there. So cute. Look at how they gave the details to the lips. And I would say that these are either blonde or like strawberry blonde. So they're like cute little, and they even have their little band in the hair still. Like a lot of times that's missing. And the hair looks like they've had a night usually. So this is your second choice. And this little pink one measures just about 3 inches tall. Again, cold paint for all the flesh tones. And then this one does have, it almost has like an A1 ceramic remaining sticker on it. You can just see the outline of it. Do you see what I mean, Amy?
Yeah.
It kind of does, but then it has the E on it. So I don't know. Tina used, these actually came out of Tina's collection. She used to have a big collection of these, and they've been sitting on the shelf for a while. So she's decided she's not going to collect these anymore. So we're going to pass them on. So we also have the little pink one. We had the pink one. We have the little blue one. So she probably collected these from all different places. I know, Deanna, their hair is awesome. And then you can see this one has the remnants of a sticker underneath it as well. And you can see it is E-5840. So it's just $10 choice on the little babies. You can take 1, 2, or 3. These would be great for the upcoming holiday for baby's first Christmas. You know, if you had a grandson or a little niece or nephew and you wanted to gift it to the parents, you could get the little blue one for them. Or you could get the little pink one for a little girl's first Christmas. But again, just $10, and I'm going to hold them up. They are bare butt. You are exactly right, Deanna, bare butt. So we'll just hold them up again so you guys can see them. And if there's no interest, that is okay. They will come back for the recap. But just, there's Pitty Pat's picking. Thank you so much. I see your 10. So we're looking for 11 or more. I'm going to hold them up again for another moment. That yellow one sits well, but when you're trying to hold it, she just wobbles a little bit. So we'll hold her up and do a countdown. We're looking for 11 or more, and it's going to be on choice of the babies. And top bidder can pick whichever ones they want. We'll just call them by color. So you'll just either pick yellow, pink, or blue. So we'll count it down, 11 or more, just in case for active bidders, from 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Thank you so much, Karen Gillette, for being our mod and bid ender tonight. And it'll just be on choice, and we'll just go by color. Like I said, yellow, pink, or blue, or all. And there's our bid end. Thank you so much. So Pitty Pat's picking. Just let me know. I'll watch the comments. Just let me know if you want the pink, yellow, or blue, or all three, And we'll get you moving, Amy.
All right, 15, Jason.
You got it.
Okay, this guy's gonna be a little challenging to show, but I've had him a little bit, so I thought tonight he could make his debut. So you guys know I love Joseph Originals, especially the figurines. They are always just tickle my heart whenever I come across them. And this guy, as you can see, it has something a little special about him. He is the rocking kangaroo. Joseph Originals did a whole kind of different series with several different kangaroos in capacities. I have a kangaroo figurine in my personal collection that has a little deer that's on top of the head and a little Joey in the pocket. They did lots of different ones, but this one, I love the rocking kangaroo. And as you can imagine, there's not a whole lot of these that probably survived just because of the fact that they probably were accident prone and would jump off the shelf a lot, but there's no damage, there's no repairs or anything like that to this guy. Okay. So I'm going to show you up close kind of his details. So he would have had a black and gold like Japan sticker here somewhere on the bottom, and that is now no longer there. And there's a remnant of the Joseph Originals foil sticker here on the back side of the kangaroo. This is not cold painted. It is all fired on glaze, so you don't have to worry about any of the paint coming up. But I love how Joseph Originals detailed all of their critters. Great stylized pieces, lots of detail. And I don't come across kangaroo stuff very often. Giraffe stuff and kangaroo stuff, for whatever reason, I don't come across it very often. I'm not sure. But I love this guy. I think he's super fun. Definitely different for a figurine. I think he's awesome.
And these go so well with the different animals. Like if you find the pardon me, the ostriches, or if you find the elephants, and they go good with the mice. You find the mice, they look really good with the mice.
The little mice that are, oh my gosh, there's like hundreds of those little mice. I love those. Oh, Nikki. Hello, Nikki. Good to see you. So I see Nicole's at 15, so we're looking for 16 or more. I do want to give you guys a measurement because it is a little bit larger of a figurine here. Measurement for this guy, he is 5.5 by 6 inches to the top of his ears. And again, there's no repairs or chips or anything wrong with him. He's in very, very nice shape. All right, so Nikki's at 15. We're looking for 16 or more. I'm going to count it down. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end.
So cute. You could even put a little witch's cap on that, or a little Santa cap.
You could stick like little candy in his pocket.
Oh, so good. So good.
All right. Waiting for the bid end to come in. Lag. All right. There is the bid end from Karen. So Nikki, Mr. Kangaroo's coming your way. Thank you so much.
All right, gang. Pardon me. I must have gotten some dust or something in my throat. So, guys, pardon me. I'll try not to keep clearing my throat all night. So, $15. And these are fresh. These are fresh from auction. Tina found them on Tuesday. So, you guys are going to die when you see them. These are so doggone good. Oh, hey, hold on. There's a little kitty cat hair on it. There we go. These are so doggone good. So, we got the little boy and the little girl. These are the little webbed hand Kewpies, okay? On their backs. These are so doggone good. On their backs, they are marked Taiwan. So when Tina was actually bidding on these at the auction, I got to tell you the story. She also wanted a chip and dip. So at our auction, you can put things together. So she threw these in the chip and dip to bid on, and everybody at the auction kept laughing and calling these little guys chip and dip. So whoever wins these, their little nicknames, you're chip and dip. I'm assuming he's the dip and she might be chip. I don't know. But they're super cute, and you can see that they are crocheted. Now, I know it's only Labor Day weekend, but gang, these are going to look so good in your Christmas display, especially with the red and the white. They got the cute little nip cap, and she's just like, "Hi, Amie. Hi, Amie. I got the webbed hand here, Amie. Hi." And he's like, all she does is nag. So
I love the little sweater vest.
I know. He's got a jumpsuit. He's got a jump. Gang, if these don't sell, I'm not going to be too sad. But I know the community loves this, and the fact that these have little crocheted belly little dresses on them, and there's no stains, there's no odors. They measure just about, where the heck am I measuring? About 9 inches tall, okay? So now this gets even better. So we have him in a onesie. He's in a onesie with pom-poms. You're right. He's got the knit little vest and the hat, okay? You have her in the knit cap pulled down. She's all gangster. She's like, I'm tough, Amie. And then she's got the cute little dress on her. Now, gang, they glow. And do they glow? The yarn glows. The yarn glows bright, like it actually glows pink. I don't know if you guys can fully see that, but if you guys had this in like your blacklight display, all of the red actually glows bright pink. Bright pink. So there's their under feet right there. Really, really clean. It's the soft little squishy rubber little Kewpies that we know and we love. And I never took their hats off. So I never took their hats off. Let's take his hat off. So there he is. So there's his little cap. Put it back on. They measure, like I said, about 9 inches tall, $15, and it's not on choice. You're going to get them both. Chip and Dip are coming together in one package. Sorry, buddy. Let me get his cap back on. So we got his cap back on, so he's looking dapper. I'll straighten that out. And then there she is. So I'm pretty sure that they're exactly the same. Kind of like the way her hat is. I don't want to mess it up.
You're right, Karen. Chip and Dip would be the life of the party.
They
sure.
would be.
They would.
They would be. And these would make great little gifts. They would look great in your displays. And they're the middle-sized ones. They're not the largest size ones. They're about, like I said, 9 inches tall. So Glowy Curl is in at 15. Again, they're going to come together, Chip and Dip, and they are the ones where the heads do move on them. The heads do move on both of them. Again, you can see the yarn. I'll show you up close. There's no major stains at all to them. They almost look like the way they're done, they almost look very 1960s because I remember like my grandmother used to crochet and she had them and wore them through the 80s, the little crocheted vests and things. It was, you'd get the kits in the 60s and make them. So I think he just looks like he stepped out of like the 1960s and then along with her. So we're going to do a countdown on them. Again, we are doing just in case if you're an active bidder. Again, they glow 9 inches tall. And then on the back, it's going to be hard to see, but it is embossed right there. You can see the number by my finger. And it does say they are made in Taiwan. So probably 1970s or early 80s. 16 or more, we're going to count you down, Chip and Dip, and get you new homes. Nicole's in at 16. Their faces glow too. So they do have day glow paint on the mouth and the eyes. So 17 or more, you're going to get them both. Just in case for active bidders from 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. She's like salsa dancing all the time. She's like, I like to dance, Amie. I dance. So good. I love them.
Because her name's Chip.
Chip or Dip. So we got to get you out of here because Tina's going to commit me because I'll just sit and play with them all day. So there's our bid end. All right, Nicole, you had a just in case of 22. Glowy Girl, you had a just in case of 23. Matthew and Nicole, your two bids did come in after the bid end. But Glowy Girl, congratulations. Chip and Dip, they're coming your way. All right, Amie.
So funny. Okay, $12, Jason.
Got it.
All right, these are pretty cool. I have never come across these types of appliques before. And I typically do not buy stuff with clowns on it. However, these are a pretty good exception. I do think that everything on here is darling cute. Now, these are not, I do have some of the water slide decals coming later, but these are actually fabric iron-on appliques. I've never come across any of these before in the wild, and the fact that they never were used is pretty amazing to me. Now, these are from 1953. They're made by the Appliques Corporation. And so they are fabric. So they're printed on fabric and then they're die cut around each of the images. So you can just pop them out, iron them on, whatever you want. So these are just kind of stapled to the backing here. And it tells you all the directions on how to do that. And then the graphics on the back here are pretty fantastic too. So it shows you like all the places where you can iron them on and what you can do with them. I think like anything that you would do with these would be so, so cute. I loved the images instantly, especially the little lion. So cute. And yes, it says glamorize your towels, dresses, doilies, scarves, aprons, blouses, bedspreads, table linens, curtains, infant wear, placemats, and slip covers. endless possibilities. Now, you can see that there is a corner that is missing. There is a little bit of bending to the cardboard, but the images themselves are very nice and clean. Nothing wrong with these, nothing funky about them at all. So the cardboard itself is 8 by 10 3/4, but each of the designs that you can punch out to iron on are all about 4 inches long. But as a display piece, it's so cute.
Could you imagine cutting each one of these out and putting it in a little frame and then putting them in like a nursery or in a spare bedroom?
But like,
yeah,
you know,
really good.
It's just, I couldn't resist this. Like, I was like, Mom was like, you know, that's got clowns on it. I was like, I know, but those are, like, dare I say, cute clowns.
Yeah.
Like, and that phrase doesn't ever come out of my mouth, but I think they're pretty cute for clowns anyways. But I thought it was darling cute. And I feel like the adhesive that's on the back here, because you can see that, I feel like it would still work. I really do. Sometimes I always caution about the water slide decals, that it is kind of hit or miss whether those would work or not. But I really think that the adhesive would probably work on these. But if you do iron these and actually use these, I would recommend doing like a pressing cloth. So taking, like, I don't know, a pillowcase or some kind of thin cotton fabric and putting it over top of, and don't iron directly on top of the image, if you know what I mean. That would probably just be the safer way to do it, so you don't run the risk of ruining the image. But Priscilla, hello, I see you're 12. Thank you so much. So we are looking for 13 or more. I am going to start that countdown. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid ends. Take a chill pill. I see you're 13. Thank you so much.
So good. These are acceptable clowns, Amie. They're definitely acceptable.
I never buy clown stuff. All right, there's the bid end from Karen. So take a chill pill at a 13, but Priscilla came in there with a 14. So Priscilla's going to take it for 14. And Priscilla, I'm pretty sure you are a new buyer to me, so do make sure and send me an email right now with your information. I need your full shipping address, your full name, and your email that I can send your PayPal invoice to. And I will be invoicing again, as a reminder, on Friday because of my sale tomorrow night with Bill. All right, so thank you so much.
And again, gang, some of you are new to us tonight. Welcome. Make sure you're subscribed to Amie's channel. Hit that notification bell so you'll know when she goes live tomorrow night. Also, if you haven't subscribed to me, please do. I would greatly appreciate it. And Karen, thank you again so much for being our bid ender. Hopefully you can drop in Gavin's link again to his channel, Grady Group of Vintage Recordings. He was only 11 away from 700 before we went live. So there's been a couple newbies here. I think we could get him to 700. So, all right, guys, now I'm going to bring some glass. I'm going to switch over. And I had a few more of these paperweights left over from earlier in the year. So these are clear. And they are Goebel. So they are made by Goebel. These were pretty popular in the 1980s. So this is probably from the early 1980s. This one does have the water stamp on the bottom, or it does say Goebel. So just $10. I know a lot of times when we bring glass figurines, they're not very kitschy. These are super kitschy. If you guys are looking for some kitschy little glass paperweights, these have character. If you can see, look at the little face on this little turtle right there.
He's happy.
He is very animated, very happy. This turtle would look great in a mermaid bathroom. Again, he's Goebel, and it's a nice, chunky, clear glass. There is some nice weight to it, but they did give the top some texture, which I do love. So
you brought some of these Goebel paperweights before, and I had no idea that Goebel did those.
I did. I was able to buy a collection, and I thought I sold them all. And then when we were rearranging the downstairs, I found a few more on the back of the shelf. So I do have a few more. I think I have 2 more, and then I should be done, unless they're surfacing and they're making themselves. I don't know. So Goebel, purple green treasures. I see you in for 10. So that's your first little choice, the cute little turtle. I just want to really get in on that face so you guys can see. This one I really love, because this is a really, really kitschy style fish. Look at the eyes. Look at the
Oh, look at
lips.
the eyes.
Super cute. And then some of the years that they made these, they didn't give them the water stamp. They just gave them a foil sticker. So this girl here, this one would have had a foil sticker. The foil sticker is missing, but I'm certain that this one is one of the global ones as well. And you can just see how clear and almost crystal these little these little glass weights or figurines are. This fish right here, perfect for a mermaid bathroom. The fish measures, I didn't give you measurements on the turtle. So we'll start with this one. It's 3 inches tall by 4 inches wide. So it's 3 by 4. And actually, I have a huge acrylic aquarium style piece coming up later. And I actually sat these in front. They actually looked like they were swimming with it. So it was kind of an aesthetic look that I was going for. So again, this one measures, let me get my measurements here, 3 inches tall by 4 inches wide. And this one is a global fish. So I just want to make sure, since they're clear, you guys can see everything. And it has that full texture on it. And it is a good, nice sized weight, weight to the glass. So turtle measures about 2 inches tall by about 4 inches wide. So about 2 by 4. And again, I believe this is a sea turtle, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's a sea turtle. Maybe somebody can correct me. So we are in with Nicole at 11. I just want to take my black paper here so you guys can see. There's really, really great animated, kitschy style details to each one of these. Again, when we sell the glass figurines, some of them look really realistic. Some of them look super mod. And I love for my kitsch friends to be able to get a nice piece of glass for their collection that kind of fits if you guys are into the kitsch. Not everything has to look mod or realistic. It's fun to have these things that kind of resemble like a glass squeak toy or a glass stuffed animal or a kitschy little ceramic figurine. And I think Global hit the nail on the head. It's funny that Global had to do it, because they're always known for such realistic pieces that then they got really kitschy with their glass. So purple green treasures in at 13. We're looking for 14 or more. It is on choice. Let's go ahead and do a countdown. We're looking for 14 or more, just in case for active bidders. So we'll go 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. Yeah, Matthew, I guess you're right. I guess he is just, you're not really average, buddy. You're special. But I think Matthew's right. I think he is just your average kind of turtle. And then we got your Nemo style fish. So good for the mermaid bathroom. There's the bid end. Thank you, Karen Gillette, so much. I don't know. I don't think that's a puffer fish. I thought it looked more like maybe a goldfish. I thought it kind of looked like a goldfish. It can be any kind of fish you guys want. So there's the bid end. You didn't need your just in case, and Nicole, your 23 did come in after the bid end. So purple and green treasures, let me know if you want the fish or if you're interested in the turtle, and you can definitely take both. So just let me know if you want the turtle or the fish, and then back up, we'll go to Nicole at 11. But right now you get first choice, purple and green. Let me know if you want fish or if you want turtle. Coworker. Okay, so you want the turtle. That sounds good. Congratulations. The turtle's coming to you. And then I'll watch the chat. Nicole, just let me know if you're interested in the fish at 11. And if you're not, we'll bring it back during the recap. But Nicole, it could be yours, and I'll just keep an eye on the chat. All right, Amie.
I was also thinking that the fish kind of look like Mrs. Puff from SpongeBob.
Oh, it does.
The eyes. It's the eyes that look like her. Yeah. All right. There's a super blue moon out tonight. It's cloudy here, so I'm not going to be able to see it. But if you have a clear night, I would definitely go out and look at it. You don't see those very often. All right. $12 choice, Jason. Okay. All right. So I have a choice between salt and pepper shakers. They don't both fit on the board. So I'm going to show you both sets here first. All right. So the first set here are the little circus bear shakers. And these are made by Napco. And foil sticker, they are present. This one does not have the stopper or the foil sticker there on the bottom, but this is the first pair of the little circus bears. And I think they're pretty darn cute. These don't come up very often, I will say, as far as salt and pepper shakers go. They did make some coordinating planters that go along with these kind of speckly pastel colored animals, but those are the bears. And there's no chips on the bears. There's just a little bit of crazing present in the white ceramic. So that's choice number one. Choice number two, and there's actually three different sets of these particular kind of shakers. And the second set are the little circus pups. And I like the little circus pups. I think they're pretty cute. And they're dressed in pink and green. And again, they have that kind of speckly texture there on the back. Now, I will say that one of these, this one here has a little flea bite on the end of the sleeve. You can see it right there on there. And these also have crazing present in the white ceramic. We've got Napco foil sticker and a cork bottom, and same as this one. So this is the one that has the little flea bite on the sleeve on the little circus pups. So let's see, maybe we can cram them both on here. So those are your choices, the little circus bears or the little circus pups. I think they're pretty darn cute together. I just love them. They're very simple, but I like their fun colors and textures that they have going on. And those big, huge eyelashes that they did on bears are pretty fun. I like them. Jason, have you seen these before?
I actually took a double take during your reel because I haven't. We don't even have any of these in our collection. I've never seen this before.
It always surprises me when I come across shakers that Jason and Tina haven't seen before, because they have quite the extensive collection of salt and pepper shakers. So that's always fun to be able to find some stuff that they have not seen before. So hello, Catherine. Good to see you. And hello, Jamie. Good to see you as well. So $12 choice on the salt and pepper shakers. So we've got 3 holes and 2 holes on the little shakers. A measurement for these guys, they're 3 3/4 by 2. 3 3/4 by 2. And I can't believe, like, I happened to find these together. The same person had both sets, which is kind of weird because you just don't come across these. But I'm not seeing any interest. That's all right. We'll bring these back at the recap. All right.
We'll go real slow to account for the lag. My next item, you're going to get both of these. So you're going to get them both for $10. And who doesn't love some hard plastic Irwin? So these are both marked Irwin. You're going to get both of these little babies. You're going to get the smaller one and the larger one. Both of their arms are supposed to move. His arms don't move as easily as the larger one. So just $10 if anyone's interested. Again, I love the 1940s look on these little babies. The harder plastic, you can see the Irwin mark right there on the back. And again, this fella, his arms do move, so you guys can dress these. You can use them in your decor. How funny would these be if you put little witch caps on them? I think they'd look super cute. So no major issue. You can see the paint's in really good condition, even the paint on the hair. A lot of times these get all scratched up. They are a harder plastic. Thank you, Glowy Girl. So they are like the Rosboro style plastic. So you're going to get him, and he measures 6.5 inches tall. So he's 6.5 inches tall with his little belly, got a little Buddha belly right there. So you're going to get him. And then they didn't give the smaller one much detail to the eyes. They did more with the larger one, and they really didn't color his hair all that much. So, but he does have all the details. His arms do move a little bit. I don't know. Well, there we go. They are moving, as you can see. I don't want to move them too much and break them. But I don't think they're jointed. They just swing back and forth. So, and you can see, if we can get it to catch, you can see the little Irwin mark right there on the back. Again, you can see on the plastic, there's no major scuffs or issues at all. A lot of times if these were stored in, a hot attic, they can get kind of, some gnarly, like almost burns in them or things like that. You see those marks because things have melted together. These don't have any issues like that at all. And they do stand very well on their own. This guy, he's had a few sometimes. So I've always had to kind of lean him against his bigger brother. So you're going to get them both. He measures 6.5. He's 4.5. And these are Irwin, probably late 1940s into the 1950s. Again, you can do all sorts of things with these. Put them in jars. Hello, Heather. How are you? Welcome, Heather. Again, Jamie. Hello. Hello, Catherine. So good to see you guys. And we're in at 10 right now with Glowy Girl, looking for 11 on the hard plastic Irwin babies. We're going to do a countdown. We are doing just in case for active bidders. And you can only use it just in case if you are an active bidder. So let's count it down, looking for 11 or more. Let's go from 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. You can even see how glossy they are still. You know, sometimes these fade out a little bit, but they're in really good condition, and they're just, you're looking to be adopted, boys. You're looking to be adopted. I see glowies just in case of 14. I don't think you're going to need it, though, because there's the bid end. And glowy, congrats. These two fellas are coming to you for 10. Congrats. All right, Miss Amie.
Okay. Sorry, I've been putting pieces together. All right. So $20, Jason.
You got it.
All right. Okay, so I have this awesome chipboard set by Saffield Publishing. It does date to the 50s, and there's lots of pieces to this. Okay, so I'm going to show you some flat pieces, the box that it came in, and then some of the pieces set up, because it's very, very cool. I've never run across this particular set before, but it is the Jolly Circus. So these are the pieces that I kept flat. Okay, so I'm going to show you, there's quite a few of them. I think there's 16 total pieces of the cutouts. Now, these originally would come in like a flat, and then you would have to punch them out yourself. Tasso the Juggler. These are so fun. I don't really come across circus stuff very often. I actually found these when I was down in Indiana shopping with Misty. These didn't make it on film because they literally saw them like right as we were getting ready to check out. And I was like, what is this? And they were just so cute. How cute is this little dog? So lots of these pieces. All right. So these are just the flat ones. I do have some set up that I want to show you as well. Look at the strongman.
God, these are so good, Amie. Oh my God,
so
the
cute.
elephant and the lion.
So they all have these notches on the bottom. Okay, this one's pretty fun here. All right, so they all have notches, and then it also comes with 16 or 17. I can't see my notes at the time, but they're meant to. You don't put just one stand on each one. You kind of stagger them because they're meant to kind of add on to each other, and I'll show you what I mean by that when I show you the ones. So they come in a whole bunch of different colors, the little stands. Okay. And then they came in this box. I'm going to show you the box before I show you the ones that are set up. They came in a vintage panty box.
Oh my gosh.
So this is not the original box that they would have come in, obviously. But I think the box is pretty fun. So I am going to keep them in the box where I originally found them. So Days of the Week panty box is what they came in. All right, so let me show you what they look like when they're set up. And I have attached some of the other pieces to some of these here. So these are some of the other pieces that are in the set. Okay, so the bear here on the corner is attached to the tiger cart. So that's how you do it. You kind of stagger the stands, and then you can add on to the end, and you could actually add another stand onto the bear and add something else onto that. So they're kind of meant to make a whole circus theme, and I love them. I think they're so fun and colorful. Again, these are chipboard. There's 16 total flat pieces. Okay. And there's 17 total stands, and they are made by Saffield Publishing, 1958. So the giraffe here is attached to the back of the tiger cart. So there's actually 3 total pieces attached together on that one, but so much great detail on these. I love them. I've never come across anything quite like these before. So what a great display these would make.
They would be great just to scan and repurpose them. Do you know what I mean? Scan them into your computer and make other things with them. And Deanna's right. If you guys had like a circus theme coming up for a child's birthday, how great would these be to use these as your backdrop
or as a
on
gift?
the table?
I mean, you can definitely still play with these. I think they're super fun. Even the clowns. Yes, even the clowns. Okay. Look at the little bird that's hanging out in
Me too, Jamie.
The ringmaster's hat. So
I do
cute.
too.
So, and it is called the Jolly Circus. And you can look these up. They do go for quite a bit. But I'm not seeing any interest unless our lag has gotten super crazy. I'm going to put these down, and I will bring these back for the recap.
I'm with you, Jamie. I might be moving away from a mermaid bathroom to a circus bathroom.
Circus bathroom.
Circus bathroom. So All right, my item's going to start at 20 as well, so we'll just leave that up, and I'm going to switch from kitsch over to some glass. So we were able to source this at a good price, so I'm going to start it at a super low price at $20 if anybody's interested. So this is a Westmoreland fairy lamp. I had the owl one on Monday. This is the other, it's the same sculpt. They just made them with different scenes on them. This one is the daisy, and the shade is in Blue Mist, because if you guys know Westmoreland, all of their satin colors ended with mist. So this is the Blue Mist, and it is the daisy. So it has the milk glass bottom or base. There's remnants of a foil sticker right there. So before I show you up close, together the measurements on this fairy lamp for just $20 is 8 inches tall by 5 inches wide. So let me take it apart and show you. There's no chips, no cracks. It has these hand-painted white daisies. I do believe that back in the day when they made these, it was like a transfer, and then they had someone at the factory painting over top. So I don't really know how hand-painted you would consider this. How are you, John? Good to see you. But the shade's in very good condition with no chips, no cracks. There is no real glow. Sometimes this mist does have like a purple hue to it when you glow. Make it glow. So if that's what you're looking for, but I don't know if you really want it to glow with these gorgeous daisies on there. So really good condition. There's the underside of that. And then here is the base. Again, just $20. These are good starter ones. And like I was saying the other night, the bases are sort of interchangeable. And they did come in different colorways. The most popular one for this one that I seem to find a lot of was the milk glass base. So there's just remnants right here of the original foil sticker. It doesn't want to focus, but that is half of the original Westmoreland sticker. Trying to see if it's stamped. I can feel it. I can feel the Westmoreland mark under there, but I can't quite catch it with the light. So no chips, no cracks to the base. That is where you would put your little votive candle. So just $20 if anyone's interested. Again, this is a good starter fairy lamp, great for this time of the year. Even though we're heading out of the daisy season, this would be good to use for the next few months. This would be even good to take outside on your patio and use at $20 if something happens to it. It's not that big of an investment. So again, Westmoreland, take that off so we don't chip it. Thank you, Jan, as I highlighted. Looking for 21 or more Westmoreland. This is probably 1970s, 1980s Westmoreland. That's when all these mist colors were very popular by them. Again, there's no major scratches. Sometimes this satin glass does get a gnarly scratch on it. This doesn't have any. A lot of times the paint wears off too. But as you can see, the paint's really good on all those daisies. I do too, Leslie. I love these colors, especially the daisies, the milk glass with the blue top. So there's your milk glass bottom. I'm just going to spin the shade around one more time so you guys can see. And it repeats itself 3 times. So there's your first one. There's your second one. There's your third one. Again, no chips, no cracks. And once you own one of these, if you're at a thrift store and you find a shade, you can still use the base. So you'll have multiple, you'll have multiple fairy lights. So that's the great part about these. They're interchangeable. So looking for 21 or more. Jan's got it right now. Please use it just in case, Jan, in case somebody wants to come in there. I know you do, Karen. Karen loves herself a good daisy. These are super cute. So let's count it down. We're looking for 21 or more just in case for active bidders on the Westmoreland fairy lamp. So from 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Looking for 21 or more. The bid end from Karen Gillette. Thank you so much, Karen, for being our bid ender tonight. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. Cannot believe it's the end of August already, and it's going to be September next week. Somebody pinch me. It's not right. There's the bid end. All right, Jan, congrats. It's coming to you for 20. All right there, Miss Amie.
All right. This is my most expensive item of the evening. It is a handmade piece by me. It's going to start at $40.
You got it.
And my gosh, I've just been waiting. I've had this bobblehead Joseph Originals elephant for quite some time. And I was waiting until I got a few more circus related themes to bring her to a sale. But I specifically, so this little polka dot collar that's on her, that is original. I did not add that to her. I have added the little bow to the top of her head. And she's got a stripy spun cotton ball to resemble like an actual ball that she's playing with. And if you guys know, I love to craft with vintage ribbon spools. So this one's pretty cool. It's the sasheen. I love the kind of mid-century writing and the little flowers there on the bottom. And it is new old stock ribbon. So it is yellow satin ribbon. And I've also added some Kitschtastic plastic little daisies and flowers. And if you can see down here, there's a itty bitty little mouse friend poking out by the foot there, and a flocked vintage millinery flower. And actually the base has a vintage felt on it as well. I'm going to turn it around to the back. She does have her Joseph Originals foil sticker there on the back, and it is also signed by me. Now, measurement for this piece, the bobblehead Joseph Originals are a little larger than their standard kind of flocked figurines. So the measurement for this piece is 5 1/4 inches tall. And I always measure if any kind of elements go off of the centerpiece. It's 3 1/2 inches wide. But super cute. I love the bobblehead Josephs. I haven't had one in quite a while.
How can you give this up, Amie? I can't imagine.
I don't know. I've had her for quite a while. You know how my brain works, Jason. Like something has to live. Right. It wants to live somewhere. And, right. You know, I look at her. I love the flock Josephs. They're some of my favorite things. I do have a collection of them. Jason and Bill have given me quite a few. I don't know. She's just so happy. You can't help it.
No.
My goodness. All right. So right now, thank you guys so much. I see your bids. I do appreciate them so much. MJ Bear, I see your 57. So we're looking for 58 or more. I am going to start a countdown. Anybody that's bidding, I do encourage you to use a just in case, because the lag seems to be getting a little bit worse for the wear tonight. So I think I'm going to switch to a 20-second countdown. I think I have been seeing quite a few people come in after the bid end as well. So I'm going to start a 20-second countdown here. Don't forget those just in cases. All right. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end.
So good. So good. So cute.
I love these so much. The last one I had was a bear, a bobblehead bear.
They don't think they made a lot of them, did they, Amie?
They didn't. They made some bobblehead banks too,
right.
A little bit larger size, but no, they didn't really make a whole lot of them. All right, there's a bid in from Karen. All right, so as I see it, Nikki had a just in case of 68. Sherry had a just in case of 89. Matthew had a just in case of 79. Purple and green had a just in case of 111, but Matthew came in with a just in case of 133. So for 112, Matthew, this is coming to you. This is your second handmade piece. Jace, Matthew, congratulations. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Those Amie one of a kinds. Those Amie one of a kinds. They get addictive. They get addictive once you get one.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, guys, I'm bringing one of my higher priced items of the evening, just $25. So I have a piece of advertising. I think I have a very unique piece of advertising. So if you guys are not familiar, first of all, it is framed. And what's inside of it, to the best that I can tell, it is an advertisement, and then it's made of paper. And then they did frame this, the original person, I think framed it in the same era, because the frame feels very authentic to the time. So first of all, let me show you what it is. I'll get the glares off the best I can. We have this cute little kitschy scene of the swan and all these little babies in the bubbles in the original 1940s frame. Now, if you guys are not familiar with who this person is, this is an advertisement that was very popular in the 1940s. It's by Swan Soap. So it's Swan Soap, and the swan is known as Mrs. Swanee. So that's Mrs. Swanee in there. This picture was used in a lot of magazines multiple times in the 1940s. I got to get that glare off, to advertise Swan Soap. So the fact that I was able to find one, I was actually able to document the same size I think this was a promotional giveaway from the company, and then this person framed it. I didn't pull it out, but it could quite possibly have the ad on the back. A lot of these had the ad on the back, but the dimensions on it do prove to me that this would have been the promotional piece. So Nicole's in at 25. Thank you so much. From 1940s, I think this ad was first released in around 1943. I think it looks very Mother Goose style, which I think that's what they were going for. And then they, of course, named her Mrs. Swanee. The frame,
that looks so cute in a bathroom.
It would. That's why I went with the splish splash. If you guys saw my theme, I thought that was very appropriate for the frame. Measures about 17 by 13. The graphics on this are really, really good and crisp. I'm trying to get in and show you guys the colors here, even though we got the glare. Look at the little baby touching Miss Swanee's little flipper down there, her little foot. The little babies are all over her, and she's there for it. She's okay. She's not mad. And actually, I think if I recall, this Miss Swanee, I'm almost certain, and maybe somebody can fact check me, they still use this in the Macy's Day Parade. I think she was in the Macy's Day Parade. If you guys
I know there's a swan float.
Yeah. I think this is her. Because I remember my grandmother telling me that that's what it was, and it just dawned on me right now. Then you got all these crazy babies in the tub. So there's no stains to, let's call it the print. There's no stains at all to the print, maybe just slight yellowing. And then the outside has like this pale blue, pale kind of pink all the way around. And it is in a glass. That is glass, and it is in a wooden frame. And it is from the 1940s because they always, in the 40s and the early 50s, use these frames with the nails in. So here is your back. And the back actually says that it is in a picture frame in a 12 by 16. So it says it's in a 12 by 16, although I was measuring 17 by 13. So it says it's 12 by 16. It does hang really well. It has its original wire here on the back, as you can see. It is in like an ivory cream style frame. And it's just a great piece of advertising. I think it could be hung in your laundry room. It could be hung in your bathroom, like Amie said. So just super cute, super fun. And it could get you started collecting some of the Swan soap ads. Like if you guys could find more to add to it, or if you found an original bar of soap, how great would it be to put with this? So Nicole's still in at 25. We're looking for 26 or more. Oh, I can't get that glare off. So let's count it down. Just pull it back here. If you guys want to zoom in on your device, you'll be able to see it better, get that glare off. 26 or more, just in case, if you're an active bidder. So let's count it down. We'll do 20 like Amie said. We got a 26. We're looking for 27 or more. So we'll go from 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Collector's going to collect. Isn't it 26? So we're looking for 27 or more. On the 1940s ad, I think I see Nicole in with a just in case. Thank you guys so much. Sorry about the glare, but this was too good to just take to the store because I figured somebody was going to need that for their babies or for their advertising collection. So with a 26, Nicole, congrats. It's coming to you for $27. All right. I love it. All right, Amie.
That's so cute. All right, 18, Jason.
Got it.
Okay. So I had one of these a few months ago when we sold with Misty on a Monday. And I found another one. So this is a...
What was it again, Amie? Was it 18 or 10?
18.
That's what I thought I hit, but at 10 came up. Yep. I got you here.
This is a vintage cigar felt. And it is Rose O'Neill. You can see it is marked down here in the corner, and it is dated 1914. So it is a Rose O'Neill Kewpie cigar felt. Now, if you guys are not familiar with cigar felts, most of the time they are just kind of geometric patterns. They would be something that would come in a cigar box, or it would be some sort of promotional item that they would give away to a customer. And they came in lots of different sizes. They actually came in smaller sizes than this as well, and larger sizes. And most of the time, they're either geometric patterns. Sometimes they were sports figures, but there is a whole series of the Rose O'Neill illustrated ones with Kewpies. And I couldn't believe I found another one. These are so cute. And a lot of the times, if people collected these, you could make a quilt top out of them. You could craft with these. A lot of people use these as rugs in their doll houses. So there's kind of a multi-purpose. You could definitely frame this. So it is very soft felt, and it is printed on here. And we've got 2 Kewpies that are ice skating. And look at the cute little anthropomorphic moon that's shining down. Super cute. So the colors in this are pink, brown, and red, and a little bit of gray. So that's the coloring there. Really, really nice shape for being from 1914. I think it does have some fold lines, probably how it was stored for quite some time. It has been ironed, and it was stored flat when I originally purchased this. But I just think probably it sat folded for quite some time. So they're just kind of like that. But very, very cute, very collectible. Don't come across these very often. Again, this was only the second one that I found. I actually had a third one, but I gifted it to Misty. So she has one in her personal Kewpie collection as well. But darling cute. It measures 5 by 6. 5 by 6 is the size there. Definitely you could pop that into a frame and make a cute little piece of art out of it. Or if you have a dollhouse that you're decorating, what a cute little rug that would make. So, so cute. So Carol Glowy Girl, I see her 18. Thank you so much. Hello, Tracy. Good to see you. I'm looking for 19 or more. I am going to do a countdown on this if anybody else wants to get in on it. You can look these up and see the collectability of these. So there's a series where they're doing kind of sports themes things, and then there's another series where they're at the beach doing different activities. So these guys are ice skating. All right, we're going to count these down. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end.
Can never get enough Kewpies, can we? Never, ever.
No.
Ever.
Nope.
So good. That moon in the background, or the sun.
No, happy moon face. So good.
Good.
All right, there's a bid end from Karen. Glow Girl, you did not need your just in case. Coming to you for 18. Congratulations. Thank you so much.
All right, and Karen Gillette, thank you so much for being our mod and bid ender tonight. Thank you to our whole mod squad, Deanna, Holly, thank you guys so much. And gang, don't forget to be subscribed to Enamor Amie's channel. Hit the notification bell so you get notified tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Eastern. Her and Garden Guy Bill are having a Halloween sale. You're not going to want to miss it. There's going to be some some really good stuff. And I'll be hanging out in the chat too. We can all talk and hang out over on Amie's channel tomorrow. So $20 start. I think it's a great start price on the little baby head vase in very good condition, no issues. It's Yukago or Yukago, depending what part of the country you're from, but it has its original Yukago sticker on the bottom. Really cute. I don't know if you guys saw my reel. It was an aesthetic I was going for. I kind of had this in front of the picture that I just sold, so I thought it would look really good together. You can see on the bonnet there is spaghetti embellishments all the way around. There's no chips to any of that spaghetti. None of the cold paint has any issues. If you guys are looking for a baby head vase, which you don't see a lot of these style head vases, $20 is a great start for you. And it has this lavender sort of color, sort of a pink, kind of a purple, all in one. Again, really, really cute. Would be great if this was a baby's first Christmas. You could use this. You can see it's really clean on the inside. And again, it would just be super cute piece if you guys collect your little babies, put some porcelain with it. So this measures about 6 inches tall by about 4.5 inches wide. And again, it's a cute little head vase. Let me get in there so you guys can see the details on those little rosy cheeks all the way to the lashes. Look at the spaghetti detail on that bonnet. The bonnet up here on the top. Look at the crisscross effect to it. Just a super cute, unique. I don't see these that often. Amie, did you think they made different colored ones of these?
There is. I've seen one in yellow.
Okay.
In a yellow dress and bonnet.
Super adorable. Look at the little drawstrings or the little tie strings right there. Again, sits beautifully. A nice little head vase, has its original Yukago sticker down here on the bottom. I know, Steele, the colors are super good, especially like I said, if you have like a niece or a granddaughter or a daughter and this is their first Christmas, this would be great. This would even be great to put out in your Easter display, or just have it out all year round if you guys collect little babies. So I'm just going to give it another moment for the lag. I'm not sure if they had different hair colors, but this one is a little, I think it's a little brown. I think it's brown, maybe a dirty blonde, maybe a baby brunette. I'm not too sure, but it's just a super cute little head vase. Again, it is a little baby. The spaghetti details all the way around here. There are no major chips to it. Just $20 if anybody's interested. It would be a good starter piece. It would make a great, gift for somebody who collects little baby things. Hello, Cindy. Welcome. How are you? So good to see you. Speaking, we said baby so many times, Cindy showed up. That's what happened. So again, if you guys are collecting some of the penny dolls, they would look really good in there. It would be great for a girl's room. You could even put a bottle brush tree in there, especially if you're going to use it for a baby's first Christmas and gift it to somebody. I don't know why we always hold it up to our faces. Like we think that definitely, sells the piece, but there you can see how big it is. Sandra, thank you. I see you're 20, so we're looking for 21 or more. Again, if you guys are just joining in, it does have its Yukago or Yukago if you're from the Chicago region, sticker on the bottom. It measures one more time, and then we'll count it down. 6 inches tall by 4.5 inches wide. No issues to report. Super clean and really good condition for some 1950s or early 60s ceramics. So let's count it down, 21 or more, just in case for active bidders. We'll count it from 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end on the super cute little baby head vase, planter, have you. Does sit on its own. It's almost like a head bust, the way it's sitting with the shoulders and everything. No chips, no cracks. Really good condition. Susan Lynn got in right before that bid end with a 21. So Susan Lynn got in there right before the bid end with 21. Congratulations, Susan. It's coming to you.
All right, congrats. All right, I'm going to change what I was going to do next, and we're going to do some jewelry next instead. Okay, so $12 choice, Jason. All right, so these guys were in my video that I dropped last Sunday from the Collectors Carnival, the little birdie pins. So I have both of them tonight as a choice, and I just found the really pretty fall colored hankies over the weekend. So your first choice is this lovely little red birdie pin with kind of the pearlized belly, kind of gold tone little feetsies popping out, and a little bit of brown on the feathers there. I love the tiny little blue rhinestone for the eye, and I've paired that with a gorgeous red and gold colored hanky, perfect for fall. And I'm going to take the brooch off here so I can show it to you a little bit better. All right, so it is stamped here. It is signed on the back of the tail here on the back, and it says HAR on the back. It does have a safety clasp that is in good working condition. Now the red bird here, this one measures 1.5 by 1.5. And I wanted to unfold the hanky and show it to you because it's a larger one. It is very pretty. Again, I like to use these as kind of doilies on top of tables or on shelves and things for a little bit of color. So you're going to get the hanky as well. And then the second choice is the birdie with the music note. I loved that one. And again, I've paired it with kind of a fall colored hanky there. And I'm going to take this one off. So this one here is a little bit larger of a brooch. And it is a birdie sitting on top of a music note. And I do believe that this one is a little bit older than the other one. And it has just kind of like a pearlized little, I'm not sure, cabochon kind of thing that's just sitting in there to make the bottom of the music note. There are some little rhinestones that are in the top of the music note. and then just a little goldy bird. This one also has safety clasp on the back, but it is an older style pin, so the point does extend past the clasp there. So be careful with that. I know some of the older brooches that I've been coming across lately, the point does extend, so you have to be kind of careful so you don't stab yourself in the finger there. But this one is a little bit larger, like I said, from the red one. The one on the music note is 3.5 by 1 3/4. Okay, and then that one is coming with this beautiful brown, orange, and kind of gold colored hanky. Very, very pretty. Okay, so those are your choices. So choice number 1 is the little birdie with the music note, or choice number 2 is the little red birdie with the pearlized belly. All right, so right now I see Matthew. I try not to be, really.
She's reading them. I was going to say, Amy, I hope you're reading what Matthew said, but I know she is. She knows that she's hooked you, Matthew. He says he needs to go to Handmade or Crafters Anonymous.
Well, Matthew, you know that I do craft shows, right? Like, you might just come to a craft show, then you have a whole booth to pick from, right?
Upcycles Anonymous. He's going to join Upcycles Anonymous. And Deanna's correct. Bill's going to go there with him. Bill's going to go there with him because she's got Bill hooked.
Yeah. Yeah, with the kitsch cans. All right. So Jan is in at 15. You guys are bidding on choice. The winner can take one or both if they would like. We're going to count these down. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. I forgot to count there for a second.
God, I love both of these. I love them both. They're so good.
I had a hard time picking that jewelry lady. She just has so many brooches. It's like, it's hard to focus. She had a whole tray of birds, and I was like, how do I pick one? So I picked 2. All right, there's the bid end from Karen. Thank you so much. So Jan was at 18. So Jan, you get first choice. So let me know. We'll make it red, or we can do music, whatever is easier for you to type in. And if Jan doesn't take both, Susan gets second pick at 16. And I can just watch the chat, Jason. Thank you so much.
And if you guys are loving the jewelry, the apparel, Jan's taking the red one. Okay. If you guys are loving the jewelry and things like that, please make sure you come hang out with me and Rochelle on Saturday night at 8 p.m. That's what we're trying to bring more of. So we're going to be bringing you some household, some collectibles. But we're trying to phase in more jewelry, apparel. So there might be gloves, purses, all sorts of different things. So please make sure you consider hanging out with us a little bit this Saturday night at 8 p.m. for our next pop-ups called Uniquely Vintage. So switching gears again, I'm going to try to push the glass agenda. So just $20. Maybe somebody might be interested in adding a gorgeous piece of mid-century Murano to their collection. We know this is Murano for a couple reasons. I'll show it to you. But first and foremost, it's the sculpt. They are so known for this double sculpt when they had, different colors mixed together. There are many controlled bubbles in there. You can see the Bullacante. You can see how evenly they are spread apart. They even have some of the gold flecking in there. So it's on the smaller side. These were used for utilitarian purposes. Some folks call them ashtrays. This one could be an ashtray with the divots in there. They were kind of marketed that they could have been anything, an ashtray, a candy dish, or just a piece of art that you put on your table. So no chips, no cracks. A lot of times this heavier Murano glass was prone to fall and get chips. There are no issues. There's no haziness to it. So I don't believe this was ever used as an ashtray. Usually when folks did and put cigarettes out on it, it kind of got a weird, fogginess to it. There's no fogginess to it. It has a polished bottom, as you guys can see. There is one slight little beginning here of where an air bubble was. But other than that, it's in really, really good condition. That's just an inclusion in it. So I love the gold and the blue and the clear together. Very good. I know, Susan, it's such a good color. It's a smaller one. Some of these can be, in my opinion, obnoxiously big. This one's a good size for an end table to use. It's about 5.5, and it's about 2.5 inches at the highest point. So If you have it on your table, this is what it's going to look like from the side. It has like this mixture of silver flecking and gold flecking. Really good if you guys have mid-century decor, if you guys have that brass, if you guys have, some silver accents in your room. Plus, it's got a gorgeous blue that's going to look great heading into the Christmas season, heading into the January season. This would even look good, and I keep saying it, I find any reason to mix it in with Christmas, it would look good in your Christmas decor as well. So you can see the double glass. I always call it the double glass because you have the clear and then you have the colored. Gorgeous piece of Murano, 1960s at its best with the controlled bubble. Again,
the glittery flecks never show up on camera. Like in real life, if the sun hits that,
yes,
it's so sparkly. Like I love to see those Murano pieces like in the sun. They're very pretty.
Look at how all those bubbles, the Bullacante, they are spaced out evenly. That's how we can know, and that's how we can tell that it is Murano. Just a gorgeous piece. You're right. It is an icy blue, Karen. So good. And I love how the gold mixes in from this standpoint. It almost gives it like a chartreuse kind of feel there, almost like a green. And then you spin it around and you see the mixture.
Like
and
you're in the ocean. That's what
you're right.
Yeah.
And that's kind of also what I was mixing in tonight between the aquarium style piece I have coming up and then the other two pieces of blue glass. These would also look good if you wanted to use them to use them as soap dishes. They would look great in a mermaid bathroom. Always find a reason for that too. You could put soap in there, or they're just gorgeous dishes to just have sit around. So we'll just give it another moment for the lag. This would be a great introductory piece to get a piece of Murano at $20. If anybody's interested, there's no damage to it. We just sourced it at a reasonable price so we can start it at 20. Thank you so much, Robin. I see you're 20. We're looking for 21 or more. Again, it's about 5.5 in diameter all the way around, and it's very balanced. It's not, one side isn't much bigger than the other. All the indicators lean us toward the Murano. So Audrey is in at 25, looking for 26 or more. 1950s, 60s at its best on Murano glass. So let's count it down, looking for 26 or more. We are doing just in case for active bidders. So we'll go from 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Kind of like an ebb tide kind of feel with all the bubbles under there. If you had a little mermaid figurine or a fish figurine, pop it in there. Just super cute. Robin's back in with a 28. Thank you so much. Just waiting on that bid end. There it is. So Robin, congratulations. It's coming to you. $28. Good piece of Murano. All right.
Amie. All right. 16 choice, Jason.
All right.
Okay. So I found these over the weekend. Very cute. All right. I haven't had this decal in probably 6 or 7 years. It's so cute. So this is your first choice. I actually have two things to choose from. So this is a Meyer cord decal. So this is one of those water slide decals, but it is the larger size decal in this one. And it is the pink, kind of made to resemble stuffed animals in the way that they made these ones. The little pink plush deer with the millinery flower, little felt eyes, and then the little teddy bear at the bottom. They made these to look more like realistic kind of stuffed animals than kind of the more like illustration style that we're typically see with the Meyer cord decals. But oh my goodness, so cute. So in the original packaging, so like I said, this is the larger size one. So the packaging on this is 14 by 9, but the decal itself is around 12 inches for the image. Okay, and then that's the first choice. So the second choice is also the same kind of stylized animals, but you get 4 of them in these. These are some of my favorite decals for the Meyer cord, but I don't come across them hardly ever anymore. They're just not out there like they used to be. But we've got a little teddy bear on a scooter, and then we've got a blue deer with a little butterfly sniffing the flower. We've got a cute little pink bunny playing the xylophone, and then the little pink bear. Look at this. Isn't that funny? He's sitting on a spool of ribbon, crocheting a little blanket. How cute. So these, the packaging on this one is also 14 by 9, But the images on this one are about 5.5 inches each. I mean, they go great together too. You could do a whole ensemble. So, like I have said this before with the MyRecord decals, some of them still work, and you can still get them to apply to surfaces. It's just kind of like it's a crapshoot whether they're going to work or not. But I think that they're great to frame if you don't want to take your chances and trying to apply them to something. You can cut these apart, frame them, put them in a flower frog, pop them in the back of display with your figurines and stuff like that. They're just too cute, and I love to rescue these whenever I come across them because they need to live up to their full potential with their kitschy cuteness for sure. So Nikki, I see you're 16. Thank you so much. So you're bidding on choice. The winner can take one or both if they would like. They're both MyRecord decals from the 60s. Okay. So, oh, thank you so much, Susan. All right. So we're going to start the countdown on this. I do encourage those just in cases during the countdown. All right. So we're looking for 17 or more. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. I typically see one from this set on like a baby crib. Every once in a while I'll run across some that were on the end of a baby crib. They're so cute. All right. Nikki, I saw you're just in case of 25. There's a bid end from Karen. And Collector's Gonna Collect had a just in case of 32, but I don't think Collector's Gonna Collect had a bid in there. So,
oh, I think you're right, Amie.
Yeah. So Collector's Gonna Collect, you have to have at least one bid on the item in order to put in a just in case during the countdown. So these are going to go to Nikki. Well, for 16, Nikki, let me know if you want the pink deer or the multiple animals. If she did, I didn't see it.
Hang on, I didn't either.
Oh, it's way up there.
Way up at the top was 16.
All right. I see it now. It was way up there. Okay. I'm so sorry, you guys. Okay. So with the just in cases in play then Collector's Gonna Collect is going to get first choice then at 26. All right.
I think it was the second 16 that threw us off, Amie, because there was so much conversation in between.
Yeah. Okay. So 26. Sorry, you guys, for the confusion there.
Yep.
All right. Sorry we didn't see it. All right. So 26 for first choice for Collector's Gonna Collect. Let me know if you want the pink deer or the multi-animals. Yes, you certainly can take both if you would like at your winning bid price. All right. Congratulations. Thank you so much.
You're spreading the kitchulitis, Amie. That's what you're doing. Spreading that kitchulitis. Gang, with everybody here, please make sure you're subscribed to Enamor Amie's channel. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please do so. I would greatly appreciate it, and give the video a thumbs up. If you could, please give us a thumbs up. So this is probably the same. 25 is the highest tonight for any of my start prices. So gang, if you know what these are, I'm really excited that I even have one of these in this good a condition and that I can even start it at this price. Because if you guys know what these are, they used to take these bisque dolls in the 1930s, and then they used to give them crepe paper dresses. So this is a bisque porcelain flapper girl doll in very good condition, and she is in a crepe paper dress. So all of this is crepe paper. There is a little bit of discoloring to it, but the fact that it is even intact for me to show you and hold is amazing. So the best to my measurements on her, the girl herself, her feet are right in here. So her feet are in here. She measures just about 12 inches. I didn't pull and tug on the crepe paper to see if I could find any marks on her. Although I believe that she would be Japan or occupied Japan or quite possibly England, okay? But she's a really high quality bisque flapper girl doll, as you can see. She also has like pretty much like red hair, which is also a little different for these girls. To have a redheaded, bisque flapper girl is a little unique for me. They even gave her a little crepe paper flower in the center of her dress. Even up around the shoulders is intact. So she herself, the doll, is just about, beg my pardon, she is 6 inches. The whole entire crepe paper dress is 12 inches. Okay, now I'll take her off the paper. The fact that this is even around, usually their dresses are shredded. So you can see, I'll show you the great detail on her. She is porcelain. Her arms are movable. So her arms are movable. And then you can see the embellishments here on the back of her dress. No major rips, no major tears. I can't even believe that I found one of these. Amie, you're pretty familiar with these. You've seen these
Yeah,
before.
but I never see them with the dresses in that kind of condition, ever.
No. And
Wow.
if I show you up underneath, you can see that she is under there. And this is all crepe paper. If you guys know how brittle crepe paper can be, this crepe paper is easily 80 years old. Is easily 80 years old in very good condition. Susan, I see you're 25. Karen, I see you're 28. And this was what they would do. They would make these for girls to play with. They would use them as gifts. They would make the crepe paper dresses, and then they would put them on either celluloid or they would put them on porcelain, these Flapper Girl dolls. And again, the hair color is reading true to color. It could be brunette. It does kind of hinge on, it has a red hue to it. You can see the great details, her eyelashes, her face. She does have arms that are jointed, so they are movable, but she is complete crepe paper all the way around. They even have the bustles on it. Just a unique piece. And again, the fact that it isn't completely shredded blows my mind. Somebody probably had this. They put it in like, you know, their maybe in their cedar chest, never did much with it. And her from head to foot, her feet are right around here. She's about 6 inches. So let alone $28 for one of these porcelain girls, I think is a great start price. They did this in the 1930s. I believe that she's probably from the 1930s. And it was in fashion to make these long, huge crepe paper dresses for these girls. It just seemed like it was just a cheaper way than to make them out of fabric. But look how realistic. That almost looks like a cotton dress to the naked eye. So
that's amazing shape.
You know, again, you guys can put something underneath her, you know, to fluff her up a little bit. But just the fact that she's still here and she's intact.
You could stick her in the top of a swung vase and then have her dress hang over the top.
You could. And the green's reading true to color. There is some discolor to it. So you can see up underneath how the original green was. It was probably more of a minty green. Now it's sort of a, you know, duller green, but there's no major rips. There might be like one tiny little pinhole here or there, but the fact that she is in 90% perfect condition for a crepe paper dress just astonished me. And I was super excited to bring it to a sale because I know that we have a community. I'm just trying to see if I can see on her back. She does have a little marking on the back. I can't make it out. She could even be English. She could be English porcelain too. I'm not too sure. But Karen has her right now 28. We're looking for 29 or more. Again, we are doing just in case for active bidders. Susan's in at 30, so we're looking for 31 or more. We're going to do a countdown just in case for active bidders. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. We're looking for 31 or more, or the bid end from Holly Parker. Thank you guys so much. Allergies around here now. The trees are starting to drop a few leaves. We're not even in Labor Day yet, and I can feel it in my throat. So there's Karen in with a 35. Susan Lynn has a just in case of 46. We're just waiting on that bid end from Holly. Thank you guys for the interest. I'm so happy I could bring this to an auction. We got a double bid end. We got Holly and Deanna. Thank you both so much. Susan Lynn, it's going to come to you for $36. Congratulations. I will wrap her with care to make sure she gets there to you in one piece. Thank you guys so much.
Susan, I don't know if you have a carnival glass vase, but I think that would look really pretty coming out the bottom of her dress. Just saying, if you have one. All right, $14, Jason, on my next round. All right, I do have a Cutie Pie little deer figurine up next. And I can't remember where I found this one. I did find it at one of the antique shows that I've been to over the summer. But Cutie Pie, little made in Japan deer with the applied flowers and then the little applied gold bell. at the neck. Really good shape on this. So it is fully cold painted, actually, but really good. There's still a lot of the brown left on there. Just a little bit of paint scratching. There's no chips. Really not a whole lot wrong with him. I like the pops of pink that are in the ear, and then all of the little hooves have that kind of gold applied paint, same as the bell is applied gold. They're little spots on the back, super cute. I love these little, there is not a maker that is attributed to these particular figurines. There's a whole bunch of animals with these little flowers and applied bells like this. No particular maker, but they are all made in Japan. The made in Japan mark is kind of smudged on the back of that foot there in red, but it is there. So measurement for little deer friend here is 2 1/4 by 3, 2 1/4 by 3 inches tall to the top of the head. Such a cutie pie. I love these. And I do have a couple of these in my personal collection as well. You guys know I love the deer. I love the deers, but I'm passing this one along. So collector's going to collect. I see you're 14. Thank you so much. So we're looking for 15 or more. We still do have a few rounds to get to tonight, so I am going to count this down so we can keep it moving, and then we can get to your guys' fantastic finds. I can't wait to see, because I don't know. Jason didn't tell me who we have tonight, so I have no idea. All right, so buttermilk and cream is at 15. We're looking for 16 or more. I'm going to count it down. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end.
I never can get my hands on these, Amie. I always want to buy them, and I can never get them to resell. Oh, they're so good. So kitschy.
I think I found him at Springfield in May. I can't remember. I think I did. All right, there is the bid end from Karen. Thank you so much. So buttermilk and cream had a 15, but collector's going to collect. Came in there right before the bid end with a 16. So congratulations, collectors. This is coming your way. Thank you so much.
All right, gang, we're going to keep on trucking. My next item is going to start at $20. And if y'all love the acrylics or the lucite, oh boy, do I got something for you. So I'm going to show it to you like this, and then I'll put something in the background. So if you guys can't have a real fish aquarium, now you can. So actually, let me go ahead and put the let me put the white behind it so you guys can see. So pardon me. This is a large piece of lucite or acrylic, have you, that is drilled into for them to make these fish in these designs, and then they paint them. So back in the 1980s into the very early 90s, it was very much fashion to go to the mall, and at the kiosks in the center, you could buy
kiosks.
These large ones used to cost a ton, and I didn't even highlight my starting bid. So it's $20, okay? So if you guys love your lucite, if you love your fish, if you're looking for an aquarium or just something unique, I think I have it. So again, these large ones, they used to sell, my God, I think they were $50, $60 at the mall. So no major scratches on this, which is amazing. So down here at the bottom, you can see where they would carve or they would etch in, and then they reverse painted these. So Audrey's in at 20, Steele's in at 22. They would reverse paint these. So look, they have an octopus down here on the bottom. They have what is that? A stingray. They have a stingray in there. They actually have coral in here. And that bottom piece that you can see right there, that's a starfish. Then you have the fish up here. Then you have the school of fish up here, all the way around. Then you have the seahorses over here. You have a yellow fish there. This guy is big. This guy is big. And it, of course, has that eerie, purple glow to it. But you can see when I hold this up, like even if you backlit that, it's going to look like an aquarium. And there's no major scratches. It's not like it has a scratch. Just my fingerprints. Back here is also where they etched in. So you can feel back here, and then they painted it. So this big guy here, and I'm not ignoring your bids. I'm sorry, guys. We have a 26. Toby's in at 27. Robin is in at 30. Then Jan's in at 31. Audrey's in at 35. This big guy measures 12 inches wide by 10 inches tall. And it does sit on its own, so the base is flat. And you can see where they ground that, so it could sit. So you guys could sit that in a window if you wanted to. You could sit it and backlight it. I had the little fish paperweights in front of it. It looked really, really good. So again, probably 1980s was when they did a lot of this. Let me show you these fish again real quick. Look, they even have the coral down here at the bottom like I showed you. I love the octopus. Then they have the, God, what kind of fish are they? Would they be
like angelfish, I think?
Yes, Amy, like angelfish. And then they have like the goldfish style up here at the top. Look, they even gave them bubbles there in their mouth.
I agree, like on a light base, then the whole clear part would just light right up and show all the textures in there. That would be really cool.
I know, with the school of fish, and in there you can see it from the side. So there's awesome. Your side. Now, keep in mind, guys, this guy is heavy, but we will get you I'll get you a good rate shipping wise, but it is a whole big chunk of acrylic lucite that they used to drill in from the back. They used to use these little rotors, and they would get in there and zzz it all out, and then they would reverse paint it. So, and again, no scratches, no major issues. So let's do a countdown. If you guys are interested, please use the just in case. It measures 12 wide by 10 tall, looking for 37 or more. We are doing just in case. So let's go from 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid and Susan, you are right. When I brought this home and showed it to Tina, her eyes got huge. Like, and we had a moment of mermaid bathroom. Are we? Aren't we? It doesn't fit exactly what we do. So if you guys have that aesthetic, it's going to look great. So there's the bid end. Thank you so much, Karen. We had Marion with a just in case of 35. Toby had a 45, but Robin had a just in case of 60. So for $56, Robin, congratulations. I think you got a one-of-a-kind piece because each one, cool. is really pretty much one of a kind. Thank you, guys.
Awesome piece. All right. I've seen a small one, like maybe that big, with like one fish. Never seen one that big. It's really cool. All right. $16, Jason. Okay. So I haven't had a squeak toy at a sale in a little bit. I have this cutie pie elephant. He is a larger squeak, you can see, and I'm not going, he has a very loud squeaker. Now, actually, when I was cleaning him in the bathroom earlier, Paul was like, "Are you murdering that squeak toy in there?" Because it was making so much noise, and Maisie was just barking up a storm because she was like, "What's a squeak toy?" So it does have a very loud squeak, but I'm not going to squeak it right now for you. But cutie pie little light yellow elephant with the green hat and the little green overalls. He is made by Sani Toy, Sanitoy. It is stamped down here at the back. It says Sani Toy and where it was manufactured there on the backside. They did do this particular elephant in a few different colorways. The clothes and the hat will be a different color, or the elephant will be a little bit different color. They made very cute squeak toys, right up there with Edward Mobley and Ruthie Newton squeaks. I think they're very, very cute. Lots of cute little animals that Sani Toy made, but very good shape. There's no tears in the plastic at all. Very nice and soft. Sometimes with these older squeaks, they can harden over time. He is nice and soft and pliable still. Very loud squeaker. Now, these particular elephants, I never could figure this out, that they have this notch that's in the top of their hat. I have no idea what that is for. I've never seen one with anything like in the top of the hat or anything that would have come in there. I don't know what that purpose is up there at the top, but it's very interesting to me. But I love his cute, happy little eyelashes. Very, very cute, especially if you like elephants or Dumbo things. Very, very cute. I love these.
So adorable, Amy.
I can't get enough of vintage squeak toys. I just love them so much. And I have to rescue them, just like the plushes.
I know.
Jason and I have to rescue the plushes and the squeak toys always. Yeah. And I believe I found him on the 127 sale last year. And actually I forgot about him. He got tucked away in the back of my closet. So I discovered him this week. I was like, oh, he needs to come out to play. And then here's the squeaker hole at the bottom if you need to see that. Some people like to see the squeaker hole. I don't know. But it's there. It's still intact. But I'm not, measurement for this guy, he is 8 inches tall. So he is large, 8 inches by 6 inches. That's the size there for Mr. Elephant. I'm not seeing any interest. That's okay. Yes, trunks up for good luck. Absolutely, always. So I will bring him back at the recap.
All right. He would look good under a Christmas tree, like a little, little toy. So good. All right. Absolutely. All right, guys. I'm going to switch back. This is my last piece of glass for the evening. It's $22, keeping in theme with the aquarium, the acrylic aquarium I just sold, or the fish paperweight. I thought this looked like water. Well, it kind of does, because this is a gorgeous piece of Fostoria. This came out the same time that in the 1960s when Fostoria came out with the heirloom pattern. This is actually their pattern. It's called Seascape. So it had a very flowy, very opalescent feel to it. It was meant to kind of look like a wave. I think it's super mod, a great piece of glass made by Fostoria. So there you can see the side of it. It is a console bowl. It could be used for multiple things. You could put a nice pillar candle in this in your center of your table. You could use it as a candy dish. You could use it at Christmas time to put some Christmas ornaments in. It's just a very, very nice piece of glass. It might have like one little tiny scratch on it. It could even be a straw mark. So it could even be a straw mark on it. But again, this is a piece of Fostoria glass. And this is actually a hard pattern to find. You don't see it that often. You'll see the heirloom pattern, which is the spiky, very atomic looking piece. You'll see that 4 or 5 times before you see a piece of what they call the Seascape. So if you guys do a Google and start looking for Seascape, even to find a larger bowl like this is very difficult to find. So it's 1950s, 60s opalescent glass at its best. It is a gorgeous blue. I thought, still with Labor Day just around the corner, if we were still decorating for summertime, even into, winter with the icy feel effect to it. The bowl measures roughly 10 inches in diameter, Again, this would be great. If you guys had mermaids, you could put a little mermaid in it. I personally think this would look awesome in the center of your table at Christmas time with a silver pillar candle in the middle, because there's plenty of room for it right there. I mean, you could even put in one of these little candles in here, and you are going to get the effect here on the side of the flicker. So, but I think it's going to be more of a statement piece if you guys had like a pillar candle. And you could use this for all sorts of different things. Maybe put pine cones in it for the fall, or just let it be a gorgeous piece of glass. I actually had it in a plate stand. I think it makes a very gorgeous piece of glass. If you guys got a clear, not like, my white one, if you got a clear plate stand, you wouldn't see it. I think it turns into a gorgeous piece of art just sitting. So
I hate to always go to cheese, but a charcuterie board would look pretty cool on there.
You are right. You're right, Amy. It's definitely a piece of utilitarian glass. So again, they call these console bowls because they were larger. When Fostoria made these, they sold them separate. So you would have had to have gotten the candlestick holder separate from the bowl. And thank you, Tyler. I know you know your glass, and especially the mid-century glass. And Fostoria is considered elegant glass because it's got a higher lead count to it. So it's a thicker, it does have a better ring to it than just like your Anchor Hocking style glass. So it is a gorgeous, yummy blue opalescent. You can see all that great white around the end. As it sits, the light, it picks up more blue. It looks turquoise. Just a gorgeous piece of glass. And with what I was bringing tonight, I thought this was an opportunity to offer this, especially since I was hinging on like the Splish Splash song I used for the reel with the babies and, all sorts of different things, especially then for the fish and the seascape, which is what I very seldom see it. I actually had to do more research on it. I've only sold 1 or 2 pieces of it, and I can never remember what it is when I find it until I research it. So I'll give it another moment for the lag, just $22 on the 10-inch diameter. So it's 10 inches in diameter, mid-century Fostoria, and the pattern is called Seascape, as in the ocean sea, seascape. So Came out the same exact time that the heirloom pattern did, except the heirloom was very atomic and pointy. This is very flowy, just like the ocean. So thank you, Susan. I see you in at 22. Keep it moving here. We're looking for 23 or more, just in case for active bidders. We'll count it down from 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. If you guys even had one of those automatic wheels that moved, it does. It looks like the ocean. It does. It has like a flow to it, which, I'm sure that's what Fostoria was going for with calling it seascape. So if we had the room, this is the color of our living room. It may have stayed. So thank you, Susan, for the bid of 22. Audrey, thank you for the bid of 25. So Audrey, it's coming to you for 25. Thank you guys so much. All right, Amy.
The Fostoria heirloom, like it looks like it's splashing water. That in the middle of that would look amazing. Fostoria, I don't think gets enough love.
No,
I love that glass, especially the blue opalescent. Like I love to see that in person. All right, $16, Jason.
Okay.
All right, so I have another pair of salt and pepper shakers, and we're going back to Kitschtown for a little bit. These are stylized poodles, and they are salt and pepper shakers, and they are magnetized. So they each have a little magnet that is in the side, so they hook together so they don't lose their mates. I think there are several different manufacturers that did the magnetic salt and pepper shakers, but I really like the stylized little poodles here. And each one of them are, they're kind of nuzzling up to each other. There's no chips on these. They are made by Lego Japan, Lego, and they do have their foil stickers and stoppers there on the bottom. I'm going to turn them to the side. So there you can see their little knobby ball poodle tail on the side that is sculpted, and they do have a little bit of texture that is sculpted into their fur. Especially on the head and the ears. And there's the other one. Really, really cute. So these are cold painted as well, with a little blue eyeshadow. And I like that they did a little pop of pink down there at their little feet. So, when you're using your salt and pepper, there's the 3 holes. And there's the 2 holes, so that when they're sitting on your table, they can just magnetize back together so they don't get lost. I think that's a really cute way to display your shakers. So measurement for these guys are 4 inches tall by 1 3/4 inches wide. Kind of the widest part is their little ears that are kind of flapping up there. All right. So I see Susan's in at 16. Thank you so much, Susan. So we're looking for 17 or more. I'm going to count these babies down. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end.
Gosh, I've had these and sold these and have always regretted it. I've always regretted it.
I don't come across these particular poodle ones very often.
So good.
All right, there's the bid end from Karen. Thank you so much, Karen. So Nikki had a 17 and Susan had an 18, but Nikki came in with a just in case of 23. So for 19, Nikki, these are coming your way. Thank you so much.
And Karen Gillette, thank you again so much for being the official mod and bid ender. We got a few more rounds and we're going to keep it moving, gang. My next round is going to start at just $8 choice. $8 choice. It's going to be choice on the little bone china families. So you're either going to get to choose between the little collie family. No issues to either set. There's no repairs. They are bone china. So it's going to be $8 on the little collie family or the little Siamese cat family. And I love the little one down there with the arched back because I just see him playing with yarn. So I took measurements of the largest one in the family. So if you can just figure how the size of the smaller one. So the bigger kitty cat is about 2.5 inches tall. So if you guys love Meow meow. Siamese cats. Again, no chips, no cracks. These are bone china. Little figurines. The bigger kitty cat, whether it be the daddy or the mommy, is $2.50. So $8 choice on the set of 3. So it'll either be on the cats or the dogs. So there's the one little baby right there. So cute. Meow meow. This one I love. I've had this one in our collection before because this one you make a little ball of twine and put right there at the feet. It looks like he's playing with yarn. So Matthew's in at 8, Audrey's in at 10. Then this collie family is so cute. Look at the details on this one. This is the larger one. This one measures 2.5 inches tall. Thank you guys so much. Toby's in at 12, so we're looking for 13 or more. No chips, no cracks. Cheryl's in at 13. And then there is the next smallest one. This one is the tail up. Let me see if we can get it to focus. Look at the great, they did such good details on these. Here we go. Come on now, camera, work with me. You can see the speckles on the snout. Doesn't want to focus. So there you go. That's the best we're going to get out of that. Thank you so much. 14 with Matthew, 15 back with Audrey. And here's the little baby puppy right there. Just bear with me. The camera doesn't want to do what it's supposed to. So there we go. Now you guys can see the great details on them. And again, no chips, no cracks. Caroline is in at 16. Then we have Matthew in at 17. So we're looking for 18 or more. It's going to be on choice on either the collie family or the cat family. So we got a few more rounds. Let's keep it going. We're looking for 18 or more. It will be on choice. Top bidder can take 1 or 2, just in case for active bidders. So it's counted down from 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Audrey's in right now at 20. And it's going to be choice. I figured we'd have some dog lovers or some cat lovers or some folks that love them both. So you can take whichever ones you want. So cute. Yep, don't forget tomorrow night at 7 p.m., Amie and Bill on Amy's channel, the Halloween. Definitely going to be there tomorrow night. There's the bid end. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, Karen. So Audrey, you have first choice at 20. Let me know if you want the dogs or the cats. And then it looks like Matthew is next at 17. So Audrey, you get first choice. You can take 1 or 2. Let me know if you want the cats or the dogs.
And then your first 16 was Caroline Thomas.
Thank you. And then Matthew. Okay, Audrey, you get the collies. They're yours. So Matthew, let me know if you were interested in the cats at your top bid of 17. If we can just bear with me, Amie, just since I'm hosting.
No worries.
And then you're right. Then Caroline, you'd be back up. But Matthew, you get next choice on the kitty cats. If you want the kitty cats, it's your bid of 17. Audrey, you got the collies. Let's just get them off there a while. So they are spoken for. So we got the kitty cats left. Matthew, they could be yours at your bid of 17. And if anyone else behind him knows they want them, if you guys could just watch the chat so when we get to you, you could let us know. Hopefully the chat didn't freeze because it's not moving. So we got Matthew at 17. Matthew, let me know. You'll pass. You wanted the dogs. Perfectly all right, sir. Then we're going to go with Caroline. Caroline, you could have the cats at 16. If you pass Caroline, then Toby, you're going to be next. Caroline, you wanted the collies. All right. Hopefully we got kitty cat lovers in here. We got Toby. Toby, let me know if you were interested in the kitty cats at your 16. And I think that was it. Well, we'll have Cheryl in at 13.
Cheryl, yep.
Yep. So Toby, let me know if you're interested in the kitty cats. I hope we got some cat lovers here. No, we may not have any cat lovers. Okay. Cheryl, you're on deck. Let me know. Cheryl at 13 if you're interested. The poor kitty cats. Nobody loves the cats. And I think that would be it. So I will watch the chat. Cheryl, yep. You got dibs on the kitty cats. Maybe you're a cat lover at 13. And if not, we'll bring them back in the recap. So I'll just watch to see what Cheryl wants to do. All right.
She wanted the dogs too. Well, dang it.
Oh my God. Poor kitties. All right. All right.
Okay. $12, Jason.
All right.
All right. So this is my last figurine of the sale. And this guy's pretty special. So he is a monkey and he is made by Norcrest. I will say the Norcrest figurines, I don't come across them very often. I have a squirrel that I'm going to be bringing next week. But I don't come across the Norcrest figurines very often. He does not have the Norcrest sticker present there on the bottom, but he is numbered there. And monkey stuff, I think I mentioned this at the beginning of the sale. I don't come across monkey things hardly ever. There is who made that? Relpo, I think, made a monkey planter. And there's miniatures, but I don't know. I just don't see these very often. And I love him. He has such a sweet little face. And I love his little curly Q tail. There's no chips on him. He does have a Made in Japan sticker there on the backside. And I did like the fact that Norcrest decided to not do high glaze on their ceramics most of the time. They're more of like the satin kind of finish. No cold paint on him. So he is completely fired on color. Very, very cute. So measurement for this guy, he is 3 by 3 1/4. Again, made by Norcrest. Very high quality ceramics. Very, very cute. And again, going along with my kind of circus theme stuff kind of going on tonight. So right now I saw Nikki was in at 12 and Purple and Green Treasures at 13. He is just a cutie patootie, Karen. Yes, he is. All right, so we're looking for 14 or more. I'm going to count him down. We still have one more round to get to and a recap, plus your guys' fantastic finds. All right, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Monkey bid end.
See, Amie, I would sit him in the kitchen with your bananas. How cute would that look?
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. He's so cute.
He's adorable.
All right. There is a bid end from Karen. So we had a just in case of 33 from Purple and Green and a just in case of 40 from Nikki. So Nikki's going to take it for 34. Congratulations, Nikki. Thank you so much.
Yeah, see, Amie, you don't like clowns. Monkeys are triggering for Bill. Bill has some post-traumatic.
Bill, I didn't know this.
Yeah.
I did not know this.
He'll have to explain that to you tomorrow night during the sale. Yeah,
Bill's probably going to break out some sort of really creepy clown tomorrow and get me back for that one.
A little post-traumatic. So, all right, gang, $10 choice on some salt and pepper shakers. So, apparently I got dog lovers tonight, so thank God it's choice on some dog shakers, no kitty cat shakers. So your first one is this adorable, just for $10 bulldog, okay? So the body and the head come apart, and that's the shakers. So there's the little body of the bulldog. They are both marked Japan and have their little cork stoppers. And then there's the other shakers on the cute little bulldog's head, and then it is Japan with a cork. So this is the first time I've ever had these as a set. So
I've never seen that before.
Super cute. And this guy measures about 4 inches wide by 2 inches tall. So this is your first little choice. He has a pink little collar on him. That's cold paint in really good condition. So if you guys love little bulldogs, just for $10, this little shaker could be yours. Look at his cute little tail. And he has some crazing. So just $10 on him. Let me show you the details of the spot on his body, and then there's his face. So that's your first choice at 10. Your second choice at 10 are the little Scotty dogs. I think these are little Scotty dogs. They are souvenirs from Niagara Falls. Now, you guys can remove these stickers if you want. Those are just little, they're like little clear stickers that they put on so that they were individualized for where, the companies would make them and ship them out. So they could be from New York City, Niagara Falls. But these are super cute with their little pink and green vests on them. Cheryl, thank you. I see you in at 10. Sally's back in at 11. On the cute little terrier or little Scotty dogs. This one, I want to get it right. The pink one has the 3 holes. The green one has the 2 holes. And these little nuggets are super cute. And they did make figurines that kind of match them. And these little nuggets, they are just about 3. Let me make sure. Yeah, about 3 inches tall. So let me get in on their faces. No chips, no cracks. all the way around, just super cute. So let's see where the bidding's at. Cheryl is in at 15. So we're looking for 16 or more. It's going to be on choice on either your little Scotty dogs. And again, if you guys don't want that on there, you get a little magic eraser. You can write off, no problem. Just don't get too close to the cold paint. You can take them off. Or if you're a fan of Niagara Falls, definitely leave them on. So Sally's in at 16. So we're looking for 17 or more. I'll hold up one of each. We'll hold this and we'll hold the poor guy's head of the bulldog. We're going to do a countdown. It is on choice. Looking for 17 or more just in case for active bidders. We'll go from 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Gonna have to remember, Amy, I think on Wednesdays we got more dog lover than cat lover. So we'll have to bring woof, woof. So cute. Oh God. I've had this bulldog for a while. It's been hard to give him up because y'all know we collect the salt and pepper shakers. So all right. Thank you, Karen, for that bid end. So Toby, you had a bid of 22. Jan came in with a just in case at 30. So that means Jan gets first choice at 23. Let me know if you want the bull. Just put in bulldog, or we'll just call this one Scotty dog, whether I'm right or not. We'll call this one Scotty and this one bull, and you can take both if you're interested. And then Toby, you'll have backup at 22. But Jan, you get first choice at 23 of either. And I think both of them are unique. All right, we got you for the bulldogs. They are yours. Toby, let me know if you wanted the little Scotty dogs in the pink and green vest. And then if you pass Toby, Sally will be back up, and then it'll be Cheryl. So we'll just keep working our way back. So Toby, let me know if you are interested. Okay, Toby took a pass on those. So then it looks like Sally.
Sally passes as well.
Okay, so then Cheryl, let me know if we got a Scotty dog lover in the house at 15 with Cheryl. And I think that was it. So I will watch the comments. Cheryl, let me know if you're interested in these poor little Scotty dogs at 15. And we'll keep it moving. All right, Amy.
All right. This is the last round before our recap. $12, Jason.
You got it.
Okay. I was super excited when I came across this book because I have never, ever come across it. I've come across it lots of times, but I've never come across it still tied together or falling apart. So I was very happy that it was still intact. This book is from 1941. So it does have a little bit of bending, and there is a little bit of missing here on the corner, but that's pretty much it. It's still in pretty good shape. There's a little bending back here on the back corner. Look at the little kitty holding the pie. Okay, so there's 4 storybooks here, and they're all kind of cut out. Okay. There's 4 different storybooks, so I'm going to show you each one. And this is the original string that would have tied it together. Like I said, that is usually missing, and the pieces all get separated, or they're completely ripped and falling apart. But the first one is the story of the little bear. Cute little bear riding on a scooter with the apple. I think he might be going back to school. But very cute illustrations. This is 1941 Samuel O. Publishing. Very cute illustrations in this book. All of the Samuel Lowe books from the 1940s have this kind of stylized illustrations with the bright colors on the inside. So the story of the little bear is the first book, and it is still tied together with its original string, which I think is pretty fascinating. All right, then the second story, and they all have cute little front covers and back covers. The story of the little duck and the rabbit is the next one. And let's see if we can get some pictures. Very, very cute. I love these so much. Bright colored, very cute, especially if you like vintage children's books to collect or display. This one is pretty special. Okay. Then the third one is the little puppy, the story of the little dog. Okay. And very cute. Very, very cute. Look at that. Perky the pup in his little doghouse. I'm trying to not put any unneeded stress on the string. That's why I'm showing it a little closed there. I like to try and show you guys as the pages, but I'm trying to be delicate as I can with these. Look at, he's making candy canes and hanging them up to dry. I think that's really cute. All right. And then the last story is the kitty, the story of the little kitten and her fishbowl. Look at the puppy in the nightgown. So cute. Okay. Here's the kitty. Very cute. I love the bright colors in these. Look at this Halloween one.
So good. That would make a good tattoo. That would make
it would. It would. Yep. Very cute. All right. I'm just going to show you the last couple pages and then we will do a countdown. Okay. I try and look for the really unusual children's books when I'm out. Okay. And there's the back cover you already saw with Kitty holding a pie. Okay. So that's it. Measurement for this is 5.5 by 9.5. Okay. So we are looking for 15 or more. Debbie's at 14. So we're looking for 15 or more. I'm going to count this down. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. All right. Nikki, I see your 15. And collectors, I see your just in case. Toby, I see your 20. And there is the bid end. So with the just in case of 32, collector's going to collect is going to take it for 21. Congratulations. Thank you so much. And MJ, your just in case did come in after the bid end.
All right, gang. Got one more item to show you, but before we do, thank you, Karen Gillette, so much for being our mod and bid ender. Gang, Gavin of Grady Grupo Vintage Recordings, he is eight away from 700. 8 away from 700. Karen, could you please put your husband's link in the chat to his channel? Gang, we got to have 8 people here with 116 that may not be subscribed to Gavin's channel. So 8 away to get another YouTuber up to 700. Could we do it during this sale? It would be really nice. So again, please give Gavin, Grady Grupo Vintage Recordings, a follow. Hopefully somebody will drop that link in there. Thank you, Holly. We got to get him to 700. That's a heck of a milestone, especially during these summer months. So congratulations, Gavin, for getting there. So good job, guys. My last item is going to start at $15, and it is a planter. There is one issue. She does have a repair right here to her finger, okay? That would be an easy fix if you either popped it off and re-glued it on, or if you put a little gem on it to cover up the line, it would look like she has a little ring. But I think she's really, really unique. Victorian-style girl. She is a larger planter. She is Relpo. So she is Relpo. Just $15, I think, is a great start bid on one of these, especially a larger Relpo planter. And, of course, there is just a repair to the finger. So she was used at one time. I did my best to clean as much of that out as I could. There is a little staining, but on the outside, it doesn't show at all. And she actually has some gold cold paint. So these bows, they are gold cold paint on there, and the paint's still in really good condition all the way down. Look at the gorgeous face on her. How good would she look if you guys did like a Victorian style Christmas? I think she would have a great look. Even the cold paint around the lace of the top of her dress is still in really good condition, and she has those great finger curls. Isn't that what they're called when they're down? Aren't they also finger curls down at the bottom of the hair right in here, Amie?
I don't know.
I think we're just going to pretend that they're finger curls.
Ringlets? Are they ringlets?
Maybe they are.
I've never been able to curl my hair, so I really don't know.
Well, I think she's just a super cute figurine, and she is also a planter. And she's a large one. $15 if anybody's interested. 10 inches tall. 10 inches tall for a Relpo planter, and she's about 6 inches at the widest point. So she is getting a little blown out. I just want to get her down here so you can see. They did give her some great detail, blush. The cold paint on the mouth is really good condition. She has these gorgeous blue eyes. Again, a super, super unique planter. I had never seen one of these before, and that's why I snagged it. I did know that there was damage, but you have to imagine with that extremity in that finger, you have to think a lot of these were damaged. So she does retain her original Relpo sticker down here on the bottom. Again, she's really good condition other than that. So just $15 if anybody's interested. Again, if you do like a
reminds me of Gone with the Wind a little bit.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It does. And I just think it kind of went with some of the other things I was offering tonight, kind of the look. She's really getting blown out there. So there we go. Other than that finger, she has no chips, no rubs, no issues, even no major crazing. Thank you so much, Cheryl. I see you're 15. We're looking for 16 or more. She'd even be like a great St. Patrick's Day. You know, she could be like an Irish lassie if you want to. Again, she has these gold bow details here on the side. That's all cold paint. It's supposed to have that weathering effect to it. And the one I was able to find online was exactly the same way. She has the bustling on the dress, even the gold details down here on the bottom. She will sit on her own. She does look like a figurine from the front. And then, of course, in the back, she is a planter. Please just note there is a little bit of discoloration to the inside. You really can't see it. I couldn't get it any cleaner. And she does have her Relpo sticker there on the bottom. I know I showed it. It's 10 inches by 6, 10 by 6. We're going to count it down. We're looking for 15 or more. Cheryl, we've had some people come in near the bid end, so you might want to use it just in case if you had your heart set on it. And we do ask that you be an active bidder for the just in case. So let's count it down from 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Thank you guys for everybody who's subscribing to Gavin's channel. You're not going to be disappointed. He is a really good DJ. Thank you, Karen. We're 2 away, guys. 2 away. All you got to do is subscribe. Make sure you hit the notification bell. He covers the gamut with music, and the Gillettes just do so much for all of us on these live sales. Thank you so much. So there's the bid end. So it looks like it's going to you, Cheryl. Congratulations. She's coming to you. And if that bothers you, just get a little gem, a little rhinestone, glue it right on. She'll look brand new.
And Gavin's taking requests too.
Oh, yes, he is. Yes,
yeah.
he is.
So get those requests in. Yes.
Let me write that.
Before we start the recap, I was just going to mention stickers again. If anybody wants to add a sticker to their orders tonight, they're $3 each, all 3-inch waterproof vinyl. If anybody wants, these are the older designs or the new Halloween one. Let me know when you send your email to me. Or if you just want a sticker, you can just email me and let me know. I can send it snail mail. All right. So do you have a recap too, Jason?
I do, Amy.
Okay.
Do you want to explain how the recap works, or do you want me to?
Yes, I will. Okay. So how the recap's going to work, we will show any items that didn't sell during the sale. We will, again, describe it to you very quickly, note any damage, tell you the price if you're interested in the item. If you want to claim it, you can type down the item plus the price down in the chat. And if we have more than one person, so these are going to be quick claims. And if there's more than one person that's interested in claiming the item, we will do a quick little countdown to break any ties, and Karen will remain the bid ender. Okay. So again, if you're interested, type in the item plus the price that we tell you if you want to claim anything. All right. And if you guys are watching this on the recap for some reason, if there's something that's left and you're interested in it, just send us an email and ask if it's still available or if you're interested in claiming it. All right.
And Amy, he made it. 701. 701. Congratulations, Gavin. Yay. Congratulations, everybody. And thank you all for making that happen. Congrats, Gavin.
Congrats.
On your way to 1,000, my friend. On your way to 1,000. So,
all right. Awesome. Thank you, guys. Okay.
There you go.
So I do have, okay. So the first thing we're going to start out with was the Cricket the Monkey tin litho clicker toy in its original packaging. And I'm going to take it off the clip here. So it does have a little wear to the cardboard on the back side. It is a nice loud clicker. So the packaging is 5 by 2.5, and the clicker itself is 3 1/4. So if you don't want to claim Cricket, you can type in Monkey 12. I was looking for $12 for him. So Monkey 12. If you want to claim Cricket. And then I had the Circus shakers. So I had the Napco little dog circus shakers, or the bears, the Napco bears. They are Napco. The bears are missing the stopper. And was it the, nope, it was the dogs. So the dogs have both of their stoppers, but this one does have a flea bite on the corner of the sleeve. So, and just crazing present on the white ceramic. Okay, so if you want to claim either one of those, so it'll be bears 12 or dogs 12 if you want to claim either one of those salt and pepper shakers. And then I had the Sandy Toy Elephant Squeak. Elephant Squeak here is 8x6, made by Sandy Toy. It is a very loud squeaker. Dogs 12. Dogs 12. Let me write that down. Okay, Cheryl, I got you for those. Thank you so much.
Amy, Nicole's asking about your circus die cuts. You still have those?
Yes,
right?
I do. I'm going to bring those back after Elephant Guy. I was bringing them back because they're a little, I got to get them over here.
Gotcha.
Okay. Cheryl Stevens, I got you down for the dogs. Thank you so much. Okay, so Sandy Toy Squeaker Elephant measures 8x6. He does have a nice loud squeaker on him, pretty clean, good color on him. So he is $16. Elephant 16 if you want to claim Mr. Squeaker. Okay, and now I will bring the die cuts back over. Okay.
Hello, Peggy. Long time no see, Miss Peggy. So good to see you.
Hi, Peggy.
Welcome.
Here is the box with all of the loose flat pieces that are in here. So there's 16 total pieces in here, and there's 17 stands made by Saffield Publishing, 1958. I'm going to bring the ones I have put together over so you can see them again. So if you're interested in the circus die cuts, they're $20. $20 for the circus die cuts. Nikki, I see you in for those. And again, there's 16 pieces of the actual figures, and there's 17 of the bases, and they will come in that undies of the week box. That's how I found them. So they're going to come that way. All right. So Nikki, I see you in for those. Thank you so much. And Vanessa, I also saw you in for the elephant. That is yours. Okay, I see 2 bids for the circus.
Yep.
Okay, I see 2 bids for the circus. So we're going to count these down real quick. So we're looking for 21 or more on the die cut circus set. All right. I'm going to do a 15-second countdown because of the lag. All right. So we're looking for 21 or more. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end.
These graphics are so kitschy, Amy, and so darn good.
Yeah.
Man.
You can just hear the pipe organ playing the circus music. Yes. All right. MJ, I saw your 23, and Nikki came in with a just in case of 35. So for 24, Nikki, these are coming your way. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. And that's the end of my recap. Thank you so much.
Right. And Peggy, thank goodness you're feeling better. Thank God you're feeling better. All right, gang. I had 2 things left over from choice round. So I had this little girl, the little girl with the real hair. She was the pink one that was not claimed. So she has what I think could be a Yukago, maybe a fine ceramic sticker on the bottom. I don't know. But she's in really good condition for the cold paint. She is about 3 inches tall. So if anyone's interested in her, just put girl 10. She was $10. So she's just call her little girl 10. She even has the little tie in her hair still. So if anyone's interested on the kitschy little girl, just put in girl 10 and you could have her. There we go. Now she's focused. Girl 10. And then we had no kitty cat lovers. So $8. I had the bone china cat family, the Siamese cat family. All right, collector, I got you for the girl. Thank you so much. Let me write that down real quick. Collector is going to collect. Thank you so much. Collect. All right. And then I had for $8, the little meow meow, little Siamese bone china cats. Here's the larger one. All right, Peggy, I got you for the cats. They're just $8. Just make sure you get to see them all if that's what you're claiming. The cats were just $8. There's one of the little baby ones. And then this one's my favorite. He's like trying to play or hop or do something. So Peggy, I don't see anybody else claiming them. So Peggy, the cats are yours for 8. Let me write that down real quick. Thank you so much, Peggy.
You got it, Leslie. You got it. Thank you so much.
Gil. I'm writing down the wrong last name. I got you, Peggy. Peggy Gilmore. Thank you so much. All right, guys, and that's going to do it for us. Congratulations. Thank you so much for hanging out with us here tonight for Fantastic Finds. Don't go too far because we are going to share your fantastic finds. Amie, are you still jotting down your notes and everything?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Real quick.
I have a few side notes that I want to go over before Amie can promote her upcoming sales. Again, thank you so much to Karen Gillette for being our official mod and bid ender. Cool. That's so great, Peggy. Thank you so much to Holly, and thank you to Deanna for being the backup to the backup. We couldn't do it without our mods. Thank you so much. Gang, thank you all so much for hanging out with us tonight. It means so much to me and Amie. We love bringing some good things to you guys, offering them to you, and thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. Again, Gavin, congratulations so much on hitting 700. That's a heck of a milestone. A few caveats for me before I turn it over to Amie because I'm excited for her to promote tomorrow night. Please remember, I do all my shipping and invoicing on Saturday. Monday's Labor Day, which means when you guys pay, it'll go out first thing Tuesday morning for us, okay? Also, please join me and Rochelle this Saturday night at 8 p.m. Eastern. It fit our schedule best for 8 p.m. this week for Uniquely Vintage. We're going to have some really fun mid-century mixed in with apparel and jewelry. So please come spend some of your Saturday evening with us here on my channel with Uniquely Rochelle's for Uniquely Vintage. And also don't forget, Monday is Labor Day. It's also the first Monday of the month, which means back here on my channel for Marvelous Mother Tucker's Monday, it's the Big Bash with Misty, Thrifter, Junker, Vintage Hunter, along with Amie of Enamor Amie, who's sitting right next to me, and my co-host, Bill of Garden Guy Bill. And gang, let me tell you, I know it firsthand. There's some really good, rare vintage coming this Monday. So you're going to want to, once you guys are done having your hamburgers and hot dogs, come hang out with us. So in the meantime, if you ain't subscribed to Enamor Amie's channel, please make sure you are, because why, Amie? Tomorrow night, what's happening?
Well, if you love vintage Halloween or maybe some of my handmade Halloween, come over to my channel tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Eastern. Garden Guy Bill is going to be joining me. I don't know, Bill, have you posted your stuff on Instagram? If not, I haven't seen it, but I have got some sneak peeks, and there's some really good Halloween coming tomorrow night. So that's 7 p.m. Eastern, and Jason already mentioned Monday. And then next Thursday, so September 7th, Pamela Blanchard, one and only Pamma Bama, and Ariana of the Withering Cottage, I almost said the Withering Woman, because Jeffrey calls her that, are going to be joining me on my channel at 7 p.m. Eastern for handmade and vintage, fall, and Halloween. So we'll have a mixture of kind of fall, just general fall stuff, plus some Halloween stuff. And we're all crafting. We're all crafting it up. The glue guns are working overtime, the sewing machines, all the good stuff. So I can't wait. It's going to be a fun couple weeks here coming up. So yes, thank you guys so much.
And guys, please make sure you're subscribed to my Monday night co-host, Garden Guy Bill. Again, subscriptions are a little slower. Actually, it feels like this past week that YouTube came in and purged some of our followers. I know I lost a few. I think Bill said he lost a few. It seemed like they came through and took some non-active ones. So every little bit helps, and every little interaction helps, whether you guys just post a comment, click the thumbs up, the thumbs down. You have the right to do that too. And just hanging out with us. And I appreciate you guys so much for my weekly sales. And I know all my co-hosts appreciate you guys too. So thank you so much. Yeah. So, all right, Amie, you have no idea who our fantastic finds are.
I don't know
what they have. So, all right, gang. Before we show them, please, we need your pictures. We need your pictures, and I'm going to get our email up here if you give me 1 second. We need you guys to email us your fantastic finds because we're getting low in the queue. We're getting low in the little goodie bag of pictures. So if you guys have anything you want us to share at the end of our sale on a Wednesday, at the end of Fantastic Finds, please email a picture and a description to sharemyfindslive@gmail.com. That, again, is sharemyfindslive@gmail.com. And all we ask is that you guys send a photo, and we also ask that you give your name and a description. So The first person we're going to spotlight tonight, Amie, is Lynn. And Lynn's screen name is usually Mouse Girl 1999. Okay. So we got 2 pictures from Lynn, and these are estate sale finds. These both are estate sale finds from Southern California. Okay. I'm a little jealous of Lynn's first picture before I show you, because I've wanted this for a long time and could never find it. So Lynn got this at an estate sale. You know what that is, Amie.
I do.
Even with the top.
It's a musical cookie jar.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a Lefton Baker Boy.
The Baker Boy. Jar. Oh, man.
What I love about him is the way the top spins with the music box, and I love the way his eyes, like you can tell he's going goofy for cookies. Or
that's
goofy.
what I look like when I eat too many cookies too, so I get it.
That's how I look like when I eat Mama Pam's cookies. My eyes are going all crazy, and I'm seeing all sorts of different things. So here's Lynn's other thing that she found. Now, gang, remember, Lynn goes by Mouse Girl 1999. She found this, Amie, and what is this?
That is the Child's Cup. Lefton Bluebird.
It's good.
It's good. It is good.
All right, Lynn, thank you so much.
It looks really cute with the flowers coming out of the top.
It does. It does.
Good finds, Lynn. Very good.
Oh, all right, gang. So our next picture, it'll be short and sweet tonight, gang. They didn't send us multiple. So this next picture sent to us by Jay, who you know Jay as Pee Wee Treasures in the chat. Okay, Pee Wee Treasures in the chat. So I'm going to show you what this is, and then this is the description. This is the description that Jay sent us. So I know this era, I know this stuff, but I don't know it. So we're going to go by what Jay says it is. So Jay found this at an antique store. Okay. He only paid, let me double check. I don't know if it was an antique store. It's an antique piece. Okay. It's an antique piece. They only paid $10 for it. Okay.
Oh.
So now what this antique piece is, it is hand painted Italian Majolica, and it's actually a depiction of a cherub. Okay. And this depiction was used by the St. Patrick to describe the Holy Trinity while converting the Irish to Christianity. So if you guys are familiar, there was a lot of things that depicted that as they were trying to convert, folks that were Irish over to Catholicism and over to Christianity. So that's basically what it is. You can see the cherub, I'm assuming, going through the fields. And then it also shows, I think they're 4-leaf clovers coming out of the basket. And this is a antique piece, paid $10. It could be valued over $2,500 items, is what Jay says. And for undamaged Italian Majolica at this era, it quite possibly could be worth that. So it pays to get out there and go digging in those antique stores, because as a shop owner since 2008, let me be the first to tell you, my dealers, any antique dealer doesn't know everything. So like you see in a lot of these shop with me's, a lot of us tell you that if you go into an antique mall and you go into maybe the jewelry person, they may not know ceramics. You go into the tool person's booth. Amie, how many times have we gone into a booth that the person primarily sells mantiques and tools, and they've had that kitschy piece at $4 because it came along.
This is true for outdoor markets too.
It is. So I'm telling you, you guys, when you go to those markets, if you go to the antique malls, go in those booths that have the stuff that you don't like. Because odds are they were at an auction, or they were at a flea market, or they did a clean out. And the stuff we like and value, they don't value, because they're like, oh, that's easily breakable. So, right. And you're right, Deanna. Everyone does pass on the Majolica. They do. But now's the time to get out and buy it, because when it comes around again, it's more popular. You'll be happy what you got at the price you did. So, all right, guys, thank you so much. We're going into hour 3. We wanted to keep it moving as quickly as we could. Just a quick caveat, a side note. We'll have what, Amie? One more Fantastic Finds before we're going to be off to, I think we have one more. Don't we just have one more? And then we're going to be
This is correct. So next Wednesday will be our last Fantastic Finds episode before we're all together in Springfield, which is crazy to me.
Yes.
So the week of spring. So if anybody here is coming to Springfield Extravaganza in
Yes.
Springfield, Ohio, there's a whole bunch of us going to be. I think there's 18, maybe more than that, of
Yeah.
us YouTubers that are going to be there. So come say hi, come shop, say hi to us if you see us. I think that would be super fun. So the week of the 13th, so Wednesday the 13th, we're not having a Fantastic Finds because we're all going to be traveling the next day.
Yes.
So with that being said, Jason, Bill, and I are going to be doing a sale on Monday the 11th. So that's going to be our last sale before Springfield, before we're all together. So that's what's going on.
And this Monday, it'll be Misty again with us for the big boom Labor Day sale here on my channel. Gang, before we let everybody go, 2 quick things that I want to remind everybody. Please make sure you guys are becoming members over on Vamp. Please support Misty, Thrifter Junker Vintage Hunter, and Michael, the Cult of Vintage. The 2 of them are working very hard on this platform. It's a really, I think it's going to be a new platform that gets a lot of tread and gets a lot of activity. So gang, please make sure you head on over to Vamp. Make sure you get subscribed so you can be a buyer, so you guys can interact in those chats. So Vamp,
it is called a virtual antique marketplace,
yes.
And it is free to create an account over there if you want to do that. And come check it out. I know Misty has been doing live sales from Vamp, but she's also streaming on her YouTube channel simultaneously. So you can just come and watch it and see what it's like. And then if you actually come over to the platform, you can kind of see more of the bells and whistles that are going on with the platform. So, and some new sellers get added this Friday. So that's going to be super exciting. Yeah.
So please, guys, make sure you're paying attention to see who those new buyers are. I can't wait to see myself. It's going to be a really good chance to go score some epic vintage. I gotta save my nickels and dimes to go buy some stuff.
Exercise your thumbs and fingers.
Yes. Karen, thank you so much. Gavin, congratulations on 700, my friend. You deserve it. You put in a lot of work. Gang, before we let everybody go, please consider becoming an organ donor. It's very easy. All you guys have to do is next time you renew your driver's license, just say, yes, I want to be an organ donor. It's the gift of life. It pays it forward. There are folks in our community right now that are getting sick, that could be placed on the transplant list. Some could need kidneys, some could need hearts, some might even need a liver like myself. It's going to be coming in droves. The next generations are going to need organs of the utmost, and it's very important. So as you're leaving this world, you could pass something on to somebody here in this world so they could live a little bit of a better life and feel a little bit better. So gang, with that said, Amie, it's always fun. I love my Wednesday nights, and everyone have a good night. And I'll see you tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Eastern. I'll be in the chat over on Amy's channel watching her and Bill sell some really, really good Halloween. So good luck to tomorrow night, guys. I'll be there watching. All right. Have a good night, everybody. Goodbye.